rollback and APO for a cancer abain a beshrisika minority and some so the Democrat no anymore. And they discovered the Democrat as a chaos in parliament as minority fight majority over speaker's decision on Pandai. In so the Democrat Baumia start a West region tour. So about any other headlines at the Democrat a buy. Okay, so on a pay newspapers are a big gaso and napos no and not mede amawi. But minim say and dra ubia share near course so ewo parliament na many course and dra metro social media say is President Mahama happy with near course of parliament now? And the answer is yes. And the reason why I make say yes, orchestrated by President Mahama and say and dra almost NDC national chairman to go to parliament and enforce it and make sure say it is done. But you see, Ira Mahama anopay Michel na mejiri say ohun eye. Ira John Dramani Mahama and then answer me can send me treo say Emma obia nada we Ghana ha na wiase baby a se Ghana term na your constitution di ama wo no se obetimi afro abanwane empemi no Emma obia nada wo se obetimi akwaboro sa ana akoboro sa onipa bia obedada obia se siki a third term no se nipa no ida se ompa wiye ana ompa omani yi. Na menewo ora John Dramani Mahama anka obi a wafura konwa pen na animguase a eto wo first term no idikan no a airbus ehon sensem for expedition ehon sensem amajaro ehon sensem any some scandals jida sada info solutions hwan scandals e baye in your first term no ema animguase e kan na nunti Ghana for eto aba a million difference etia o ma okotena afi no se onyanyam bi atoso na wasa anya akwanya se o sa furu Ghana konwa ibiemu a menwa ade a meye ne se mefa sa term yi se a legacy term na medi me huni na mayire me ho se mebu amamuo papa edi enkoso ebebere nipa edi empuntuo ebeba na daachimi ni ho a omanfo no abomidin aka se yenyamampani bi a ye fe no John Mahama ababio oba edikan no oyemfumso bebere na okoba etoso miinu no osua biribi efirimu na ayensen na ho edi ama enchirima na oba yei eniema wo ye nyina kyerese afekura de ni awa bai de wa hwe yi a unwie no ensa anumguase ebeto no ebese kane de no omaya ewo mu no ye de emra ye de common sense en ye de bu oman no ye de efie nyansa ye de buku nyansa ye de emra en ye de bu oman anya bibia na wo mrem enunti na mo national security budget a eto da bi a mutimi spend sika bi eye nyema bi for the stability of the country edu ba edu kura no a eya na ebinum ye illegal enema mudi sika ne bi ye no enti na national security yen keep on budget and co parliament for debate because eto da bi a ese mo ye nyema ne bi for the stability of the country and the peace of the country. Mampani Akufo-Addo ebaaye no obeto wo mampani John Dramani Mahama say na wodi sika Ghana for sika and ya ma wo MPs makuma 32 as double salary e kase double salary a ene say o ya MP na asa ye minister ye ntu akatua mienu ye de kakraka MP die no ho na ye de ama NPP aban no ebeto say wo mampani Mahama wa penso enfie 9 umpanifo enne ewo parliament a ewo leadership no including the speaker It was alleged say almost the different bank accounts at parliament, a different bank account at the executive, ejiha for 4 good years. Much double salary. NPP are buying a buy, betu gano. And Crawford can say, Nana Akufo-Addo and from Monko Court. Investigation in a buy. And my report no a buy. Nana Akufo-Addo nyansani yes Debbie ye mumaisa na ebeye yase obe parody 32 of opposition MPs. No the makodina court awu nyina betimi akodie na audio magu afiase for the stability of this country nti yemfanto na asumdwe emra menim because can you imagine said that krobesora no pa na NDC MPs 32 as a line eko court di court yakona bada bia mo betimi akodie na Akufo-Addo se omeyi stability nti anya ade obesa enipa pi MPP ni mo a omo ne mampani anya adwene me anso no me ne mampani anya adwene eni December 19 2019 ye call Jubilee House meet the press me ko bisa mampani Akufo-Addo ho asem mampani enkrofo no a agidobo salary na wo se wo corruption na wonya omo hwe no ate kyeresen mampani Akufo-Addo ka say man tiase. In fact, in one of Martin Amidu's epistles, or reproduce me question, answer Mampeni the man. Now Martin Amidu son tiase. Until answer Mampeni Akufo-Addo the man nasi. But more Ben Mampeni Akufo-Addo no ebe catch you say Mampeni say for the peace and stability of this country nti enya dia obe prosecuted 32 NDC MPs over double salary until the ho che omo. There are cases na send this in peniphobi eco jail. Ahimfu bi ni ade tutuntuma ade kopacho ema Akufo-Addo consider the peace of this country no this any pa no nyina ho eche wo mu yen ka so bia ebone a jano. What we are saying is say Omampani Mahama ebedi ade enyema bi akoso no I can bet you and I can assure you say sanke Akufo-Addo breso na si ya ankasa de we ensida. I can tell you say Akufo-Addo breso there is no way an MPP government with a majority of about 180 MPs will go for Abdulkumanov and take the Abdulkumanov seat by force. I can tell you, say, there is no way an MPP government will go to Akwetia and take the Akwetia seat by force. I can tell you, say, there is no way Anka Baby Sekpandai NPP Abaya Akufo-Addo DNM and Abba Ubia DNM will forcefully want to take Pandai by force from the minority. Wabre ne NDC were almost 190 seats in parliament. 190 out of the 175. And to be to me and Tanase and you say and Yama a cosono and fashion gay and momemu. And to be to me Tanase and you who say it's not good for the stability and the peace of this country. Say ya to a berry na ya handy overpower the amount. Mampeni Mahama Osenamada and about me afraid. Meanwhile, Mampeni Mahama elusu election 2020 Besidne went me afraid Akufo-Addo and consider defeat. Yet to about December 7, next Saturday, 9 o'clock, December 8 in the morning. Number of me afraid Mahama I consider defeat. Say about my quality results, me who said melusu. There is no need to hold this country to ransom and to keep rising tension. And you may consider defeat. No, may I some jabem. She to trust my course. She see loot to Ghana a japade and various offices. Nankobi Pasum say ya. Mampeni Mahama baye. He doesn't care. Mampeni Mahama doesn't care. Make us say or refer a minority leader ethnic privileges committee. Make us say when people in Penifua ye paradiomo ediomujina court. Make us say ne nipa yetiomo and now kasa pet ne acho. O kasa ye twan say wanoba fun kakra bi pe ne acho. Obi ka sam kra ya sevo kra ne yakwa kwachi no ne yede na kwa kohyem. Nansa nenan na odam ne yefa ne kran court na na ebusu ani bia kra nim se ache no. Oda ho anadwoa ne yaba abechew ne yede ukọ. Eno ni ade a ekoso ne yedi ehu ehye nipa mu ene chief justice ye yinadi and then make a speaker of a friend saying electoral commission 2 deputies. I'm winning some beko. I'm winning say a chile so a year so a parish says almost so beko. What kind of country and democracy are we building for ourselves? Why? Argentina President Mahama, who trust no supervisors are there air costing. And they are in parliament threatening another pre. So move yet pandaya, omo bansum, omo yet pandaya, omo besum. And they are threatening the MPs, said they will take their seat by force. And the minority like I said, even Supreme Court judges are threatening the minority MPs, especially leadership or parliament. What kind of democracy is this? What kind of democracy is this? Mampani Mahama. Yasraw. Amai shawunsa. Amai eshawunsa. Yasraw. For the sake of peace and stability of this country. Ma omei emunjo. One Japan isi ti eden libisi. Se NDC anfa anko chinchi microphones anya kwatia eden libisi. Se NDC for anko bohawa kumsen ne wanje ablekumano for ankane de ho a eden libisi. O majority ubetime bi bia peso ye bia eniema ehu hia yesi fa majority ne ye no eno de awoso wonye yesi fa majority no overwhelming majority no declare state of emergency our mining areas na boye nsuo ye kwaye ene yensase ho ban eno de awoso wonye ene konto mere makriwom ene enamo ye chin Ghana nsuom makriwom banche makriwom sanite wom. And none na Ghana for say Yamau overwhelming majority and Tifako na could declare state of emergency to parliament. And then the Orama Ahma said there bida and yadia obey. Now obey you so the majority no and the tietia minority no efa hudi so. Civil society for a din, media for no aye din, and so for aye din, a handphone kasa. And I know in the article say there is a certain government WhatsApp group. Ti amanfo guso ti amanfo ntimi nkasa ene ya kanipa e kasa bo ahye ne yam ya hihye bia funumu ade na ade yi so se me nyumi mi hia se me bo kwam jesi ade mba mbe ya ade na hwan ne be so etino akika amanfo kasa bo ahye yam ya de ehu ama ebi emre kasa ene o ya minority ni kwa na kasa ne ya threaten wo enne omo so ese kan so ya hyebia funumu ma te na obi ntimi nkasa Mampani Mahama for the peace and stability of this country called Ghana. Call your party people to order. Call your majority to order. Omo the majority no ebe so Ghana for yanka some of the majority no ebe tietia Ghana for efa hudie so. Now it's been alleged say yes sir for your personal interest because your constitutional amendment say third terminal catch say won kono now they are saying say enya no crap because enema ekoso nyina na kire say wo use a means bia na odi itimi e de silence all institutions in Ghana tena obi ya suro say obekasa we abegma enya usuro and a minority leader akwame na fenyuma ken na ni abre odi ni ko yan fa ni ko privileges committee hey we are any say oh we are ni achi no oh we are ni any say anya sa democracy no na Akufo-Addo no be practice here anya sa democracy no na Akufo no be ye nti Mampani Mahama kunu we say e your legacy term wo di no akotena fie na no ye kosra Mampani Akufo-Addo metu odi mi hadi adwina na wo mitirimu an say e fit 1996 na Akufo-Addo yes obedi president of Ghana na wo kukuri na wo twekọ na wo tweba na nsam sei ni sei no enanu yawo na Akufo-Addo wabedi 8 years awie isi otifi or a former president John Jacob Tifie as former president enti Mampani Akufo-Addo ade bia wo ye bia de bedi Mampani bia no so ya de bonia ene Mampani na no wo preso obedi no wadi awie Tifie saa bre ya woti wei ni ti ene ni bedi so ya de boni bia ni ti ni bedi sa oye papa so a saa bre ya woti wei ena obesere na nani agese oye papa edema wo main enti Mampani Mahama said dia nantwie podua anka ne pam no enka konfo nsem awon se oba na anu ya no ene e December na esen ene December 10th ene 10th o enche kura Bible say nipa na etise nhwire ene na enopa na from anwumre na atiato enche man pani mahama 4 years agana for the man no ebetwam sa do wo de wa hunu bi pen na no wa wani muton wo say abria ye to abati awo no afa wu fie kasa na epake enipa na ba afa obi e mabiem edibro nya achade e ma bibia e ma ntu de wa hunu bi pen eti wo 4 years no ebetwam na nsan ya na twam ye na akotena fie a ho na wuti ne ubedi sa wo ye papa wuti ne ubedi wo ye bone a wuti ne ubedi enti entrance me nipa bi enye niema bi enfan hyew sa wa na wo ye nso da hweni yi se ne abere buba first time na mema se ebe repetitive justice ba me ekoyi omu nyina no sa wo second term media you should see your second term as a legacy term na wa ye niema so okotena fie owie wadwuma ekotena fie se da kufu ado tifie yi a obetimi asre na besre o tim asre o ano na waka se ampa me bagana ebesomye na mesomosum papa enya saade a daachi be kase me hunu yanka enso bi ana akachiri enipa nka no kra nkyerɛw yesiko from bre na saadi wa ba besum enipa nka no kra nkyerɛw enipa enka no kra nkyerɛw enti ye de be ka no kra na kyerɛw na nanya nkwadafo no omu nka no kra nkyerɛw but enye oman no sadia ye bunu no ena ubuni edie ne besie se minority da fia makpo aye ne ho chencheren se by force aye declare city vacant da fia makpo development ben na odi akọ okurum ho okurum ho development ben na odi akọ ho ene ye declare pandai a vacant near the NDC MP ho no ma eden na odi be call city no magida Martin Yinam yi lete so ena 2020 olusu ye ena mokofa ne 4 years mokofa ne 4 years no edie pa na moye ne kwanda ho manya bibia enti na enano panda for san to ababiem over 3000 difference e decide ma Martin Yinam say on san no parliament because omu se mo buy no mo anya hwe mo kwaji sa city no so a mo nkoye hwe mo pe numbers na for whatever reason mo pe bia edi asem edi na modie edi na modie and I think say MPP for esua la sa lesson we painfully I'm hoping say MPP for esua sa lesson NDC for chiromi omo sua ne painfully and I hear course of parliament shadiana endra na course of parliament I hope and pray say the next MPP government no omo de sa lesson si ebeye adwuma oda dear friend any vmate any ayikatanga semni simhunu no ombejan ena meni we na Chicago ena we na meni na ete ayi Massachusetts me gidi MPP ba mu a the next MPP government no ebeja san simhunu no na obia wa he boni bia no omo twia na suka se da na adwuma etie onza na mona moko yoko onza na mona da bia mudi akwanaba moko siadi moko yoko moko enabi moko ba mudi akwanaba se nkola ti so yedi atrantwi otena munya akwanya ba mu a na muni NDC for aka mutuma ba no da sebre na eneme mutu sen
right means
ede Yankopon ase ede na ekoso
se da na de be nyame se na so ye ka ye fracture fo mu a yetumi aba bi pii mu wa ha na ya chia obi bia o sorry a ode na fidie eto movement television ebe chia obi a ebe da mu nyina so ase ye ni jimu ho de mo ye ma ye nti ye se de ma se ye ma mu nyina finhia pa fi se ye wura December mu a no na yin se afi awurade di betwa na asomdwie mu ama bibia enso so aye kama amayen Dawuro enne me pesa me ne judges wo Ghana ende kasa na afi o mampanin John Dramani Mahama o mienu na judges no de making ka Bible de akyerɛ wɔ mo no ma hunu sɛ ɔyɛ judge a wonni wo ho enti wuntumi nyɛ de wo pɛ ɛmfa ntiatia nipa fa ahodie so the Bible judges no muntie a mo nya tumi a mo de etiatia nkrɔfo fa ahodie so edi ebu ntankyia okay in Leviticus chapter 19 verse 15 waka asɛm bi wɔ hɔ wɔse muntwa temu mu nkontompo enhwɛ mo broni anim na enye de ebeso otumfo ani tini mu enabu yonko be atan ni kanibio muntwa atemu mu nkontompo enhwɛ mo broni anim na enye de ebeso otumfo ani tini mu enabu yonko atan enti sɛ ɔyɛ judge na wo bu atan a matantene ne ani wanim efisɛ wo onya judge no nyɛ sɛ bia unya no kwa bibi ntia okay nka Deuteronomy 16 verse 19 and also so oka bi Deuteronomy 16:19 enani atemu ani enhwɛ nipa nim na enya adamudie na adamudie fra nyansafo ani na edane tinefo ensem ani butu enti sɛ ɔyɛ judge na so obɛhwɛ nipa nim agegege de ɔpɛ na de abuatan a onyame etufu sɛ saade no hwe ho firi ho na emwa okwan bia so woyɛ judge a fanokre edi adwuma a yɛde ama wo sɛdie no afa 117 Deuteronomy 117 ho ɔno nso sɛ already hu yamabo monhwɛ enipa anim atemuro mu muntie aketewa sɛ ɔkɛseɛ munsuro nipa anim efiri sɛ atemuro yɛ Nyankopɔn dia tumi dem yam fawe ya akra ensi ha onyame said Ezekiel kan chapter 3 verse 17 no wasimi do asi Israel fie so wemfo enti tiemanu mu asem na fa bo nkoko wo ye judge na wo se wo die enhwehwɛ ya sɛ odidi asem no wo ba di ato nkyɛn na power na ɛwɔ hɔ no a tumi ɛwɔ ɔman mu no ɛna wo bedi ɔmo de akyi ubedi nipa dom akyi ade atiatia mobrofo a wose atemuro ne kase ne Nyankopɔn dia ubebu atan wasase we so ubeye de opa because we ye judge e wo Ghana ye de tumi na hye wonsa ba hunu se tumi kase ne wo tweri ampo Nyankopɔn nsem ubu atantene a ube sofa woni wasefo nyina enti ubu atan a fa papa ye bu atan manokra ni nya adwuma hwade asi wo parliament anura yi tamale judge no ha odi asem we no sa wo tu TV ho na wo hwe TV pa na nia ekosu nna yi woni wabusuafo te dem na ma wo hwe a wa sai na utibu abeka kyerɛw se obi di na asem abedan wo se owura yakoto aba na yeto aba no polling station aduanan ba ko de misu se ne ma nkoyi enti hwe na yenhwe ne yensiesie sa polling station aduanan ba ko no na mentimi ho ase na odi bro no yekoya wosimi de mina tumi ye dia ma minti no ema oha police station be so oha ne aduonum ba ko asa aduonum mienu no matwa ni nyina mu a musore ya dan mo ankofo mo ankope adwuma bia nya nyesika mo ankodi mu dwa mo a mo akontuo bia se mutua mo antuo na mo kosa la ato aba no mabato a mo koto ye nyame buru nkwase asem me judge matwam abra wonni sa atumi no abra obi mfa sa asem no medan wo because the minimum say get a court there one no twam na ta sem si judge twam na sem si a one no twam ko o me ka bi this how the bre no enti judges the asema e dia beto mo anim no na moka so how come say asema yam famre wo ukogidi enti mo fa kwan bi asema ntokwa ba o ma we mu na enmonyam kenya me say sadie abofo no e kwase Sodom and Gomorrah Abraham no munyan nkitawdi obusa asase ni fodu e wo kuro no ambasa am say edu ni ntomo nse no Ghana ha ye wo no ye wate ni fo kakra bi wo mom di mo man no eni ti na dis fo ntimi say Ghana ankoma say wo mawi and omo famisi on person famisi bia so enei wo mo person mi fi judges na mo de say Ghana ba president Mahama on kai Saddam Hussein on kai Idi Amin on kai Adolf Hitler on kai Gaddafi ye nanu ya Gaddafi de so ba Ghana ha tu no wo mo nyina wai Saddam Hussein ya see do bra bia eya di na fe akɔhye bom ewi ase ye di tumi ma o na o di tumi ni tie nipa na di tumi ni ma o fa ahodi esu a ebedum le bi no ho be kire o President Mahama pese was setting record and also pese o make history say oni ne first president ya wakɔ 3 terms a me pese me catch ni next say so what try say na he will be the first president to be ko jail President Mahama me catch ni ne so what try say obese record be say one the first president to be ko 3rd term a obese first president to be ko jail because say we took constitution to twene na that we pay ya ba sa indemnity clause in constitution but former president mo ba no say be ye fro ni afa ye do court all right da sebre aje dwamena na martin nkano ma menkɔ ahoma no so emra na me ba me o videos ni bia me de ebetro yenko na ye ne member of parliament for Bosomifre ho constituency in the Ashanti region nana asafoji eni agona na martin
mini amedas edino bona wan fa kwa me na nka ho na se aye bibia papa me ne bra wa na ho se wuni
kwa me asafoji
thank you se wuni me ai mini wada ma me ntia otie for quick one before I'm afraid me tell some more cars and be about 310 you see my man can crabby job when the NDC attempt anything like that say omobe sisa emrano with their numbers omobe referendum, no, something which I think it is extremely difficult. But when they succeed, look, John Mahama would open the floodgate and now make it look like Emampeni Biano, Emrana Mao 3/3. He will lose the 2028 elections. MPP will take the 2028 election and will do 12 years straight. Look, Mr. Asimo Makatrewi. And now, even in the House of Parliament, some of them were fighting against it. They walked to me to tell me that look, there's at the end of the year, look, if for year send your you will plunge the country into mayhem. When he forces his way through, he will lose the 2028 election, and people will pick the 2028 election and will do 12 years straight because he has opened the floodgate. Now, it will be a very interesting time. Look, he should live in peace. In fact, initially, only one term, which was unprecedented in the history of this country. Or prayer, diatro, chantro, Ghana for some an opportunity. We should seize the opportunity, live quietly, and then go and mind his business. No attempt to say he will subvert the will of the people and circumvent the constitution. On your and the member of mine and Lucy for so. So I mean, you are doing a good job. But this is what will happen, I'm telling you.
I see. Interesting, disturbance. So, because Mampenino being an Wakache say, and you do basically second term, a third term. Now, now we share the conduct. And Yema, then
what can I say? I did the Mampenina can did that. Don't bear me. Ultimate affaire Mampeni Kadi. Hey, Akuma Pao. Akuma. From the constitution to the manifesto to their performance, there is nothing Lane government. Lane government said the budget. Obi krano exchange obi oyo bolobo obi amodi amose kufuado use 180 ministers 120 ministers the entire 8 years of Kufuado budget ya will use man the ministers and any staff and any presidential staff anywhere compared to what this president is doing. Into so catch will say obey lane government. Now Ginidi because the thinking of Ghanaians for the lane government they say lane government no ever mashikano so perform. Now what Ginidi now I you na sikano kwa kwa bomb me sa. Now Ginidi who name one. The boss say sense more kind media the chapman so kwa say 24 hours. Monsieur no could not simply so at the clock will be seen at experience a clock no and obi aduma 8 o'clock obi pon 2 no obi akọ 2 aduma ba kono aho nti se o ma fa e friend say basintali see you ewo why you say dey basintali be kwa aduma 8 o'clock now upon 2 now you fa another NDC person as a second CEO no so akọ 3 or 2 o'clock no upon 2 yeah, for before as another CEO. No, I call the same why he no upon anopa. Now is Basintali Asamba Bejinadia. Ka nipa tre ne beya juma bako. And come papa yankasa president nankasa. I know biao. That's why I'm asking that. So what the president media? You are doing that at your own peril. Now who bear me one? Oh no, and then 24-hour ejuma one job. 3 people no ewe and they watch us one work at you teacher for the next for the o ma se mo mai o ma se mo mai ni ka tire o mo aye automatic posting so here and I want to no
mete
automatic posting and they be say teacher me look Mr. Nurse for her Ghana o ye na na and 10 year refi ade se na jo mama na kan look the backlog of necessary and it is as a result of John Dramani Mahama. Check obey a Tamils now the Abenyano 2012 2013 one foul beer who Krumuha in the next for a backlog 2013 now 2014 one foul beer 2014 backlog the car 2013 2015 one foul beer 2015 better 2013 2014 2016 one foul beer 2016 better 2015 2014 2013 meaning a 4-year group backlog Akufo Addo buy 2017 when Timianfa because there was what to Tunyame Akufo Addo started 2018 he has to go far back to go and pick the 2013 follow in 2018 2019 he has to go back and pick the 2014 follow in 2019 2020 he has to go back and pick the 2015 follow in 2020 2021 he has to go back and pick so it is his mess the backlog of the nurses for a war and then it is his messy cost yet the refuse are the way it's a papa waiting Ghana for as a man a quenya and never who it's a full automatic posting and never who and the whole of 2025 not even one and it was the austerity measure IMF austerity measures are according year 2013 and I'm going to Parliament on the floor of Parliament meeting budget Mr. Also 2015 austerity measure almost on their set your friend is saying budget means what will foul beer 2016 debate budget the 2026 debate budget Mr. Also so if who did on Mohammed here me show who I'm sure you power Timothy John Mohammed
I see well anka ne papa mu dia nanka opani saa no so otuna no mutu no kasa nanka ehsi agilidi nanso ne wakan ene ne a yehu se ekoso yi ekere se wugilidi enye yi
you don't do that don't even attempt that don't even attempt that the examples are abound because the examples are abound and there Emma would just a papa nindi me catch me akoso mufo omo dam spillage Omeka 2025 budget omampeni the shemu 2025 say obema 245.5 million to the victims of the dam spillage capital by abomu tokro anko 2026 was at the same say obema 5 million to the victims' support of Akosombo Dam 3. Yeah, there are lots of examples how or why you don't have to. Enisa ujini mposa ubejinedi okasa chef someone peja weni koso. Yes, I would use Jawan and Yabu to boom.
Alright. Nana, yefa no entry hona yenko issues so endra. Nidi kan yehu se minority na mase tuntum ewo emrase bedwam. Na ehedi ansem na esi.
Minya na dawase. Na medical bo Ghana for any MPP for the donor. In fact, omota yeti emaye enkwase abaso. Mebo a leadership also abaso. Honorable Afenyo Markins, Honorable Patricia APJ, Honorable Frank Kwabna, Honorable Prayer, Honorable Abib, Honorable Jerry Ahmed, Saibu, solid. Mebo minority ni na so abaso fiti senior for no ni na betem. Yay, apafofo ni na so solid work. Look, I say Matthew Numwela, German. The German scholar and a writer. I say, and maybe a befa unionist, you know. Mankasa, because na many unionists. Ye befa socialist, no. Mankasa, if you say also, na many socialist. But ye befa Jews, no. And also Mankasa, because na many Jew ni. Na. Ye befa ameno me dani mechino obiani ho bekebia man because ya phobia ko yankasa. Look, wo mo decide we ni ya we edi yenia ye doba ya tamfo e bibia next year kumi. This year next year kumi ti nika chemba afafodi aden kwa na muma ye nja parliament men disi fona ne omo pen omo fanye. Ya omo ye ene solid cry in parliament so bekasa. Yes, ye manin kasa. This is a court to send you home. Na omo ye mini sa ena mini fofi antwata odifrimo. Chable kumasit. Ekunya ya to ewi ni ubia woni pink sheet. Na NDC force omo die omo mpini atiki pink sheet ni. Na fi omo share police for any security ni isi amia wakoto aba na ometinti yenza ati abeko ene ye da sore ya sita Matthew Nyindam bandai sita o winni ye over 3,000 plus votes. The NDC goes to court to challenge 41 of the seats of the police station. Meaning almost challenging 41 of the police station. Even the time in the constitutional requirements in the crowd, they breach everything. Opening the dark soleil. Now the judicial capture no any judge for a ne omukania omupe because of your friend saying rules for a rerun of all the 150 something polling stations when nipa no crowd say na asem kra ha no crowd say na asem 41 polling stations. I know they are called to them, but you name them Kwaku stay execution or appeal Yegusu party ATH. Now here they ask them in parliament. I said, but you name them here debate budget. Oh sorry, say debate budget maybe. In fact, you near Dafiamepo one period Dasema debate at the end because they have been a ruling internally. A ruling they say yeko to about Martin Dam Krumuntino Martin ceases to be an MP. Yet can one say I don't know money debate. No, he is an MP until the no procedure gets to a logical conclusion. I said that. And we pinche mama to debate. And I speak and Kasabet name. Speak about name and no ruling. She speak and ruling no. Ruling yes for the fact that Matthew Nyindam stay the execution of the orders no. Naturally, automatically 7-day ultimatum never year Juma. So they cannot declare Matthew Nyindam seats vacant until the ultimatum. No, they can't say But in the process of the ultimatum, Sir Matthew Nyindam initiated any action which seeks to appeal or seeks to challenge that action in itself, another layer of stay of execution. Speaker's ruling, and the record is there, the Hansard is there. Opening Matthew appealing, Matthew challenging, Matthew have taken 3 different processes. In our semi parliament, in our parliament, Clark all the procedures. Even 16th way after court, 8 year assembly. So, young Kabiasep, everybody saying a failure. Clark Timmy fetch a control letter, easy, and declared Monday vacant. How? Why? What I say, well, now, most speaker, you refer to several of your rulings. One among them is the question. I say no. Ukatra said, just said that question assembly according to the logical conclusion, judge a boa assembly every manesi. You say my that question, you go and assembly a manesi and sana. Whatever decision there is, which no ama easy. Not then, Martinin dam there, Untinesa. Now, now, send be free court case in Maba. No, they are who prepare now, dear sir. So we notice that no, again now, it is a ground scheme and a ground ploy. Now, say, Mark, you didn't answer, you answer. If you part, you didn't, you basu. If you suma, you ban some, if you suma, you call your friends, they will target all our seats. Now, Sanya, Nimuela Kaya, German scholar, Nikaya, say, ye, Koji, ye, unionist, no man kasa. Na ye socialist, no man kasa. Na ye Jew, no man kasa. Omachinia, Obiani wo be kasa. So if they go after Blekuma, we sit down. They go after your friend say Akotia, we sit down. They are going after Panda, we sit down. They will come after Polong, they will come after Sumin, they will come after. Now, that will be do Busumefre. But come at you, no Biani who became the Amami. And we tina, don't kumani any abrese. We will not bow, you will not yield until the right thing is done and the procedure is followed to the letter. No, we are nothing you see of you. No, I said, made the better name to Tofabo. But Nina Chino, you says still na business koso parliament. It means when to me answer CD. And I'm also in your protest. Okay, so technically, number one, the power and the authority of the House is the means. I didn't know a seat Parliament speaker. I saw Champo, maybe no. Yes, I saw Champo, but that is the authority of Parliament, and it has a place to be. So, Parliament do not even have authority. In the first place. When we're moving towards the maize, they pick the maize from there. And it's for me as a Fulani, picking maize in the free one. And the authority now they appropriation. Huh? Picking maize. I think authority now they appropriation. That's number one. Again, number two, if majority with their numbers will do appropriation in such a manner. No, yeah. I moved that this motion, no bizarre, in such condition. Not a son buying a pen on a bit of person. For us, yesterday we won the day. Today is another day. Because what we had, we wanted to get the whole world to know, what we wanted to get the whole world to achieve, or to draw the attention to. We did. We achieved it. And that for us is a win. We move today and we'll see the next strategy that will happen.
I see. And nano mobile parliament.
Oh yes, of course.
Speaker, yet is all council of my ruling. Or she should be as a ne and I say one year specific on
the bet me. I wasn't so man technically about me to sell. money coin uncle him no one who knows your mra and the maruli. So if a maruli then now that's fine. But one year so today we know and then the econo we'll meet our leaders. The leader for me in common. We'll take a decision. We'll know what to do, and then we'll proceed. But you see, I dare say, MPP for you now. This is not the time to do. Me ye Ken, me ye Bahomia, me ye Brian, me ye Duchum, me ye Pabne Japan. Oh. This is the time to come together because we are dying one more. Yeah, Prime Minister, I can say, oh, we the corner. Now we need to open no being the key. So it is time for us to assume those individual interests in the party and come together as a unit, as one body. Look, 87 pay. They have the numbers, like I keep saying. They can do anything they want to do in the house. This is the result of the things we do. This is the result of our actions and inactions as a party. Let us get back on the road. And now some of us in Penifoni was giving some very good, cogent suggestions. Say, and can you hear presidential prime minister as soon as possible? All the orphan constituencies, meaning I am going to parliamentary candidate, so that one of the 87 in parliament is facing them. If you follow them, we make see what constituencies so that they will sit down and feel so relaxed and treat it as business as usual. We must come together with a strategy. We must push the strategy from all fronts. And we did this as the MPP boss when we push the strategy from all fronts. We will take back what is rightfully ours. We made some few mistakes. The NDC for no crown, or Mama, yes, mistake, and we must learn the hard way and come back the hard way.
I see.
Baby, I'm Ijai and Kofoya. On the and with their numbers, if we don't fight it, we will not win it. No one tie a will feel no one boy a kingdom when a member of parliament knows that in the constituents, the people, the party are solidly behind him. Sebe, me the Mitiko Akwankodia meaning say, no, a tita for them, no, Tomoa, they are fully behind me. And let us not sit down. Social media, the man on social media, that is what you can also do for us. That is where you can also come in and support us and give us the morale, support it, speak well. Very much encouragement so that we keep fighting. Because if we say that, oh, your numbers need to, like Manuela said, they will pick all of us. And the time they will pick you, there is nobody there to speak for you.
Fight for you. And I'm going say, and I'm going to na yehwe be free na so shame no maba. You be say about all right. So member of parliament for Bosume Freho na Kwame Asafoji and Anopele di Enkomaha a movement in the morning on Movement TV, live on Facebook, live on YouTube, Movement TV on Facebook, Movement TV on YouTube, and live also on Wale FM 106.9 Wale in the Northeast region. Na Anopei Salifu Mr. Salifu and the team nyina so no taye chipintia omo ebo echidomo ho no say said the nkrofo si eti movement ewo wale in importem no na so option bi ani ho say omo de so ebe kan omo program no ehunti omo afa so ogodo mate
ye na menua
eni me mutu say
oh nyame adom ahoden ewo ho ahoden ho no straight away yankwa na Kwaku ansa na mekọ ensema enura ekoso parliament ne ho me sheda nkan kesi yenua ba Ellen Amadiku omampanyi dada John Jekunkufoɔ akasa ama enura adwada ne ba ye kan bi wa ha Ellen enso call TV station for so kan bi wo ho enye NDC for na twist no
eye MPP for bi ya mompe Elena Madi kwasem eno ma twist no na Kwaku eye dangerous say masa ne man ekoso me sa inter sa the conversation
enye Amadaku no mompe nasem
Dr. Bawumia.
The target is Dr. Bawumia.
Yes,
because Amadaku ye A2 Bawumia.
Yes,
and obi anim say ko 4 enso no epe Bawumia sem.
Yes,
so yen create say yin say Bawumia chita for President Kwaku na ma ayi Dr. Bawumia ho aye so I think I don't believe some Amadaku na target.
Oh no, let me say omo use or no as a conduit as springboard. Omo just so no ma ada baku see what about me akon ho. There say kana bonten obi a wo hwe movement TV so bia o ba bia Wali TV na so Wali radio say Elena Madu ko yinim no buade. Won kasentia papa kofo. In fact, and someone wa kai and papa kofo sia ne nisi pa obe first obe na wa tu because what can be man asem ne mamie no wa kan na presekofo interview no onu am make refer say e brand where president ne ensem bi e de toto no say ne ba panyimu ananya ne sika akoto hotel ne e da be sign de kon presekofo no akan wose enkofo bi bo mutimu po etwa ntoto no say wone broni ba bi awo entafo no mu krobom omu fie die omonto nkwara antwene it was there that's what at 87 no de kwalo po bafia obeje ne ma someone no aka yo na Ellen enso repeat say someone ko so so na ban mu no de ye ti se kwa wo twa ne ma so e wo hol ma mo famra then enkofo kotwitwa ho de nam se wo di presekofo atem say they will kai no so that they will pitch the camp of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia against that of the revered former president J.A. Kufuor. Moye sa emwa. And then Mr. Sorry be hu obi ya branch minimum no. So wa bruti o minimum be kra wo. Enna ye tika e bi di Honorable Kene Japan atem. Mesrem o wan minimum
no ayi ohima ba
na dia make an say
ohima ba ne de say endra me kan wa enra man kan say no krebi ho no mo a eni pempe say beka but e beka and wunya kan so pe say apa yes you would dinatem
ya no sa de free here
because me to say ene anope say na wo kan me endra me wo tape no me tie me fi ana me koyi tape no a o call ayi Adum TV sabria na Ghana card contract na iba
say obobo
na o didi atefatem accusing no kra say wakoji asase bribe CCC all because Professor Kanatifa nom and Dr. Bawumia say Ghana card contract na yemfa ma a Ghanaian owned company no wonye den omonye ade ye fact wonya akase ya pa mo didi kana Japan atem eji godon
ya besa
o de wi you asem no
en kan che o mo say omonye standard ene ye ne wo ha ya training yen ye buade ye nidi obi atem
kan no kra na mo se da ye di mat
ade na mujje de se obitimi kan no de wo kan no kra tim ka se won de obitimi kan ne poso asem na me de minya di pa me de mini me poso asem
the only reason why o see man ni president ne se o ye bold
na we ye bold as me be bold
na me say me kan boy say na that be di president bi enye
we ye bold that me I'm a bold journalist o say me ye bold that can me drink cap and say me tena ha say me say ye bold eti no mesremo last be can be bisa me de mesremo say president Akufo-Addo Krampo no ye the MPP for bo mo criticize no including myself say me who am I
oti akonya nso ye ti dem ane
oti akonya no so kwa ye ti ka sade wol ma enkoyi ye ti mika wan ka se ye didi na tem eti some support on Kene Japan wa you have every right to support him but ye case say ya ye didi na tem na ne say ye say 7 was over aduma 7,000 ebe ye be ba ho no me utie me na me kan me say me wa ma aduma ye da ababe 7 years maka say ebra me work in city media o man FM any na 2 me nya so say be do 50 me ka sa na maye o no Kene Japan me di that me say sɛ obiara politician biara tumi fɛ adwuma nipa 5 kora wɔ adwuma sɛ mienu kora mpo a ɔman no yɛbrɛ so bɛte kakra na mmom so wafa mienu a menka so wafa aduonu so wafa mienu na ka so wafa aduonu di a yɛbɛ challenge o yɛno so yɛdidi natam sɛ
ɔno Andra asɛm mienu ɛne meka wɔ ha anaa ɛsɛ yɛka wɔ ha na yɛdi kan 1 sɛ ɔno abɔ kan Japan so wafa nipa 7,000 ɛne yɛsɛ ɔma yɛhu companies a afa nipa 7,000 na ɔnkyerɛ worker 7,000 because sɛ wopɛ sɛ wobɛdi ɔma yɛnimu a you should be prepared and be ready to be accountable and to open yourself up for scrutiny because wo question nkrɔfoɔ ba wo pɛ sɛ obi bɛ question o
sɛ bɛnti
wo say wo anwuma wa biebie anwuma a ɛfa nipa 7,000 that's okay why adeɛ and saa na kyɛ deɛ a yɛbɔ aba so na mmom publish nipa no ne yɛhwɛ publish company no ɛne ne obi ɛfa fa senate ne bra senate ɔmo a wotuatua senate mo ɔmo ne yɛyɛ fɔ ɔmo nnwuma mu nyinaa no fa ɔmo bra ne yɛnhwɛ because ɛno na yɛ trump card ebiem wo say wo ba no abɛgrow local companies na nsuo bɔto wei yɛbɛyɛ ne Ghana ɛna ɛbɛyɛ sugar hwan Ghana says na me say me a me deɛ I don't believe say honorable Kenneth Japan believe in Ghanaian owned industries because and the reason me de kasa ne say abri ana tumi ɛwɔ ne nsam ana kasa na Akufo-Addo aban ne tie no na onya business a ɛsɛ yɛ de ma Ghanaian owned company a ɔgye de ma ahoho and a typical example ɛyɛ sɛ Ghana card na abra na Akufo-Addo ba yɛ de hyɛ ba omi ansa sɛ ɔmo nye Ghana card no and yɛ sɛ yɛ de company bi ba no print Ghana card no there was a Ghanaian company from Margins Group no mo capability no mo capacity no ɛyɛ international standard honorable Kenneth Japan sɛ there be ɔmpene ɔkwakofa ne enam fofoɔ bi fi India ba si yɛnye saa contract no ɛmfama wɔ mo and because of say yɛnye saa contract na ɛmfama wɔ mo nti ɔfrɛ Kenneth Fanom so mo yɛ akronfo ɔquestion Dr. Bawumia sɛ adent na Dr. Bawumia sɛ mobile money interoperability NDC for AN 1.2 billion no wabeto so about 4 million na odi Ghana card Emma Ghanaian company meanwhile the component ni ade na ewum no in fact go ahead accuse Kenneth Fanom say wakwaje asase bribe
if margins group
any same bibiri so when you can wasem say so for me because of this go on I don't believe say honorable Kenneth Japan say any president your person obedi a na order that delegate for someone to abama no a I don't believe say Ghanaian companies are that 2 or say oye Ghana ni na onye scanner per se wo de koye kuya wo dim nyansa obese hiao ma ade tin na de o ka kire me say efe odikuya na ebesa Ghana adentia
edu ka wa ye
me ka we ya na ma ye no
obese hia Ghana fo nyina
afo obese Ghana fo nyina hia nyina ma ye mbo tape no
na bi Kwaku ka ba e ba lo abo
mo me mo me ba wi ameko no ma me mbo tape no aye call okọ Adom TV na oni allotage course ma me ko na o ma hene ko abra sante but mo me mbo tape no ye bo wi e beto so
are we looking at efficiency, competence, and
rubbish? With this modern technology.
Modern technology, you are talking to a population of 30 million.
No, all you there.
1.2 billion. Now, who will be at the 1.2 billion Eco Bank of Ghana? Who can want them? And do the other 4 million here. Now, a do MPP swap as soon as 1.2 billion. When another kind or so many the food. This man is now saying, say, and you sabotage. When he met and confirmed was late, building no more because you want NDC for one hour apart from one chassis. Was it not confirm India for Benti? And I may say, woman, me another kind. Also, but you play the food.
More bidding.
Yeah, yes, I brought Indians, me a businessman.
No one want here, so that we advocate for it.
And they're very cheap. They were not even asking for $50 million.
What?
So why are you telling me 1.2 billion? Are you mad? Are you mad?
Assemble baby.
1.2 billion? Ghana here? NDC
$50 million.
Yes, I'm touching.
As against 1.2 billion.
Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? What do you mean? But probably your
$50 million was not going to do
the efficiency. Company, a renowned company in the world, There are 2 companies in India with a population of 1.2 billion. The northern sector and the southern sector. The southern sector for 600 million people. Can you compare that to 30 million for you to tell me they are not competent? Then they were willing to take 50 million and you 1.2 billion. Are you out of your mind? I serve my country. I don't serve any political party. Case closed. I serve Ghana. I don't serve any political party. For you to come and tell us 1.2 billion. 1.2 billion for what? Maybe for 200 Ghana cities. Would you have a jump on that? 200 Ghana cities. Are you crazy? Move go Ghana. Move go forward. Please.
You could have given you electoral commission for one
I'm a businessman. So I know when you call the price. 1.2 billion. A poor country like Ghana. $1.2 billion. And you see this? Are you mad?
Nigeria people won't hear them.
Please.
Alata.
And this is for Gambaka. What MPP is doing? When the man comes out to say, what 1.2 billion? In how many years? 15. Now such a system this year with your software and hardware in here, what else do you need? It will cost you 1.2 billion. So when we can watch it, or man assassin or the man. Margin 3 man assassin. Yes, me see margin on my Professor Tifa assassin.
No.
I challenge him.
No.
Me see what yes. What I'm getting wrong. Me say what I do to announce, I'll do to anybody. It's Ghana first. And I'm serving my country. I'm not serving any political party in this country. $1.2 billion? Are we crazy in this country? Now what the hell? That's very good.
All right. And the video no, and me de actually no. So mahu. And you see, where you know because the preferred company na ifi India no yamfa contract no ama no ene de ama a Ghanaian owned company so corruption meanwhile Ghanaian owned company na Ghana card no ekita about 24 components betimi afa cars ahodo be 24 na ye ka say yare kukuba ye obeka kire say afikwa de betimi serve as a ATM card e de aka ho enti no Ghana for we see e ka we a na obi si e di atemo a eto no a gona so wawie okay mama
Coca-Cola meko in parliament emran kitu abi
Coca mama ntiwe
yeah enti metumi asati for video now boy
sure
yeah me pacho mechi obi ohwebia ene obi achibia enne see
na kwesi frimpon say o say there o send message ni no I said na messages that kwesi send mama no I know she do
me dey me yam had minute data into send
akwesi ana me die no
my intake
Dawuro Ghana offer the highest employers in Ghana. Omo some key sectors. Telecommunication, or MTN, Vodafone, and Telecel. Offer mining, Newmont, Goldfields, and Anglo Gold. Offer finance, GCB Bank, EcoBank, Stanbic, in APSA. Offer FMCG, any manufacturing, Unilever, Farm Milk, Accra Brewery, and DGBL. Offer oil and gas, Toyo Oil, National Ghana National Petroleum Corporation, GOEL. Offer Agrica, Ghana Rubber Estates, and Nkakrewo. Currently, MTN directly employ 3,549 in Kofu our employer. Ono na employ pao ewo ho.
Okay.
So Honorable King figures now file if we Senate, we are challenging Senate. Say Honorable King is not paying the right contribution to the country because Okase or employ a staff sir, then it means he needs to be investigated. he needs to be called. So many shrim because figures are there, man. Actually, say this a contribution of workers work.
So it means that also a worker 7,000. Then it means also snitch for 7,000 people.
Yes. 7,000. Remember me take the video. I was 7,100 and something.
Oh no, you peg it at 7,000. So a worker 7,000. It means also snitch for 7,000 people.
Yes.
And the cost snitch record soon. Now so now can Japan ain't snitch for 7,000. There's all your tax evasion.
Yes. Again, Yajabako income tax. Say utie nipa na e na ban so giden eto wo mu. Say no evasion wo ho. Gono ma mebo a. Say evasion wo ho. So yen hwe sa no ma we nyina na ye manenti ase say which means for the longest time untia toa ese utia ma ban no na nkoso oba. Again, Osha video na or say honorable Atifa Ekoji Asase. Right. Video he said is almost about 8 years.
Yes.
The evidence no way. Can they be and when I almost say Udina them no because or you're very consistent. So chanto. Say honorable Ken and to me I'm for documents. I'm for video and map. For evidence say no wo ho and as a transaction ne ko ho a bibi obeka che delegate bi amon kai so di ntro me pa cha nyo na share bo say last primaries na e ko ye no omo owini odi nkofo bi be ko abrochi no sa na ama e go see say the man has shown to MPP say odwi ne fu ne na busuafo ho and e ba ne ntro a oye yehowa. So honorable so didn't throw ha. So didn't throw no come in throw honorable I didn't throw. Would you chase the beer no how when it o spirit na video wo say no ya ka kire wo say ya mouse akwa ba be didn't throw throw egu nkrofo hu fi sa na go twetum throw gu owner of multimedia so sa na odi Martin. Hey, udi asofo atem and the presidency utumi pege sika ma asofo so mmeko ma. Don't be dishonest to Ghana. Don't be dishonest to Ghana. Sa 7,000 no ye pe taxes are wetua. Say Senate entumi call you to order. GRA entumi call you to order. Honorable. Ayen bebree so Gordon yani abrea yi but Alhaji Audu Mahama say watade we batakere ne ye ne fepa o say ne fe Audu Mahama Audu Mahama
so o say bo so bebe ko sirimo bebe batakere no nko e
that ne what was say bo dia ne fa ne say 5 years time o one time ko ne kuru that one time ko ne kuru baby o free dey mu wa o lambusie o Allow your shebo this one.
Just one time. Enye bosse no na oni so na mo. Ose okoni kromu a obe bro bateke. So nyanko oni kromu.
E bosse dey obe di so. But the media would say e beche. Because for 5 years. It's a beche. For last year.
Na honorable Ken. Ewo adunti na wakase 1.2 billion fine. The company no kwai no ka so beje o message.
I'm so budget 50 million.
I don't compare
50 million.
50 million. And I say be the commobi or 1.2 billion. And
your imagine crowd drawn attention say, what should the component of the contract and any component of card no more yana and the who here back the no stress.
Kwaku parliament
Mobile parliament.
Mamen teleflux is here.
Okay.
Kwaku made that President John Dramani Mahama. Made that nasi.
Kwesi people say Audu bo nim Kwaku e ko ni krom.
So Kwaku enraw or last year. The next 5 years.
Next 5 years.
How 5 years? Made that President Mahama. But the movie no free America bag Ghana. Now bag Ghana no was if was in a year 7-bedroom house. I make a follow them so. na oba no nsi nwie no current dan na be 5 years was say one day ohorma na di fiura e ba no ho e ka tell say by December 1st die e wo say wutu fifi na wo de ho ba be ya de na bushafo bi fa bochire ba 3 months no say do be den na adamfo ne ferifo bi adamfo ifi ni sai fie no e no ko ne ferifo follow se da bi wo say wudi tu a wo ne bo mode ne ko wie wo dan no bebi kakare fa koye e na ja kikiri okobọ so e na ja na bushafo ko hie mu ana so wutimi etu koye eti wase be January na nadamfo na through all no okotina fie ho no okol ho se ade na nadamfo ye de fata ye ni yapa no scratch kole koto dwan
na fakoda na se
koto dwan fa brade fa ko ya ade o se ade wase ye fa koda na se senye wono a enkwantime ntu afifie ho wotu ntu afifie ho akọ wie wo dan no de person hama ye ye na na se domo ye parliament Kwaku ye na wo mase omo cheye amamuo omo che real politics hwe MPP ni bi mom ohwe memmo ho made ko bo anyare ntena fie sa wo da hospital emma oxygen crisis so say bosome wo da kolebu na speaker ko wo say so wo ya da kolebu ko mpa obega se wo ma parliament obetiba yiwadi close o mayadi omo nkoso miya yen omo nkoso miya ya ta se bedu obe ka se afa die ye ho akire ye etum nyina ye nkambom na ye nkotum sankofo bi to come to the 28 elections etim de Kwaku de kwaso nyina no mani agi omo de sie komodin omo nkoso
anti omo pai e pampam no omo de sie
komodin ai omo nkoso alo omo nkoso
well endra party no so ye press conference
na
naboache any addresses our press conference no na odi etwen na menye yi na mehu se ebre wo ho a ebetimi afa na naboache press conference no endra so minority ni ade of parliament but say na waka no me na me kan no pay say I hope say omo hua sa lesson painfully me hope pass on be hua so mutimi hua ebebo man kasa enti ye be ye ade afi ho ma menhwa ade aka yes yako as for so ma declare sub regional state of emergency e was sub region ha
and ye defense minister
and hu pa o
hwe afa ye kai na wuni ma de bia na krate be o da ba monten omo soldier for benantiafa krum IFBFN show of force in a year
and rock parliament na minority ne catch Mahama Yarga say omo hia no wodi krum
what do you call the krum veteran MP
or a veteran MP
papa chamo ko kromo na wo bekumo
is I saw a veteran MP
what do you mean
oh majority leader ati am ko krum na hana ayi no
na defense minister
by see na ndra na ekoso parliament no na me hwedin na me se hwe
oh God.
She say they don't care.
NDC.
Go on, they don't care.
NDC.
They don't care.
How dear when did you
wow. Okay.
I'm actually me share you Kwame Nkrumah pictures be. Eba you true no. Coup d'etat ban 1966 no. Now what true in the books be dark days in friend say Sabuku was dark days in Ghana as the near that day. The pictures be a Kwaku na what hoba could be what we say no did say the tidan in same say them say hey man never is. Some age of papa by say man never is. It depends. Into Kwame Nkrumah, the strong Kwame Nkrumah at a point in time, and then a drip baby now you sing. Kwame Nkrumah who are manone. Kwame Nkrumah statue. After drip baby, one day more someone Vladimir dance, doctor.
Yeah.
One day when they interview Dr. Vladimir dance. Or because at a point in time, Ukuta and Nkrumah book crumple and a picture.
It's true, no offense. You know, enka hoda. I would say me can't say obekon crew match.
Yaga ma match.
Say match.
And the radio or quite better Ghana must go. Ghana must go back.
Any God.
So he's not going to do something out of the ordinary.
Okay. If you are kind to Namana,
Ghana must go.
Simon Pesika Mano, no Franco Mecca.
na meka de be na ko
so na wo say ho o se ma laji je mi am nipa no na wo ke bi tia
no good morning all right sanka nkai boy enfiri ho patcho fa ayi professor no announcement ni brana yenye na fi we ni to aso a na yetimi na bedwafo akom na anopei no yewura ye yakon makonta ruakwa me edubrakom oni ruakwasi aboaje ekwasi boache na Elizabeth Ofori omo se omunua pa na edafami kese omo no na school primary school omo na middle school enem ne ade nyina ewo Kwautafo in the 60s na wadane nsa binkumusonti ombeye na yi weekend yi ye friend Professor Emeritus Daniel Mreku Jima oye officer of the Order of Volta and Apinto Instruma Star of Apinto Foundation Vice Chancellor of UMAT and first Professor of Mining Engineering in West Africa. Inti se utimi se ehuma sua de before so be sua homa na why Professor Emeritus no na so akọ anim yie pa so Nyankopon atunsa afa no at age 72 no mbeye na yie ewo Kwautafo ifiada ebe ye for 12 December enombe yi no na fi 13th December no omodo na tumpem ewo ni fi ewo Kwautafo na omu wia mbekwa akopɛ ne krabre wo presby asiye na omatena se mbeye ofusumo no Ramzia presby ewo eye Kwautafo na omaye na yi ewo eye Kwautafo the backgrounds wo ade echi kwasiada ombeko na asesum ede amano ewo Ramzia presby Kwautafo na omatwa so aye yi nti ebusuafo ene kunu ene friends ene yire ene ne magina se omo mu nyina shedin omo so matade ombehye no eyi fita ene tuntum sorry ombehye Saturday no ombehye dress code for Saturday black and NFA Sunday so black and white nti sana ombehye no nti prof mo amunim ni nyina adofo amunim ni nyina no Professor Emeritus Daniel Mreku Jima mbesie no weekend yi ewo Kwautafo nti na for miensa ye ne primary school any middle school na for in the 60s ye Ruakwa me Edubrako ewo UK any Ruakwa Siboache na Elizabeth Ofori ene de enkreya ba se yen kan church nyina so that monso a mobetimi ajamfo betimi akujam no na omakwa akujam nti na enkanto a ewo ho no nti Ruakwa me Edubrako no pay a very good morning to you ye chiapa yonkopasi na endo na medi nkomo tse uti ninua pa nyenchen kra ninua papa kaso bi ni obi bonko so atafra na sebi eno no nti obani anope ma shedin eni wunua wa hwere that's be and the mo we
ya fa be no transfer prefund ya ne ko
okay
Mr. Eric yanko ene of Attorney be Mr. Anthony Yao Apia Mr. Anthony Yao Apia he Attorney no
oh okay
I branch here sir
Attorney ojana so
o student technology secondary school Kumasi KSCS Pataki hona of Attorney so cool okay na ene eye no birthday enti of Attorney wo yire Mrs. Paulina Apia oma wohemina mami dufie na Edward nana de Apia ese yemfa afidie so na happy birthday na unim wase na wodin birthday no ne wish ba ko ye se 2029 January 7 se President Mahama ekwa na odane no afuna no de ama Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia enti ofatoni se ne wish na ye ne birthday no ne wish a o se tweda ponyankopon moa na emremu mano no se Dr. Bawumia ba be president afa Douglas Fojuo ewo UK Douglas ene ayo birthday ohimia champon ewo Kumasi se yemfa fidie so na yema happy birthday afei nursing professor Nana Yasewa Kuto USA na owo ene ayo birthday o papa o fa ya fosu je ewo se ho bo kwan no wase yemfa fidie so na yema happy birthday nursing professor Nana Yasewa Kuto awo US of A yema happy birthday bra you give me for into to precon
and the for which you assumption na
okay se we for fe yen ko di dwa kakra edi ka de anya chimo Alowet Medical Skin Care Center ho ya bia asawedie no how bia bani a ho ne de kro wanim ekro pimples na so oben agi afa mesrew ya na wo de ani achi mo Alouette Medical Skin Care Center nkotuto suni nsem na bia nkosresa enkonko ka na kiri ukwa wo de wo behwe mo gya no mu efi bi aba mu a edi hawo no ba no wo maso ano na sele be ya wanim beda wo na we de no so atoso kama akra ha omo mi ama akoma yensa ba ko e Pantan Hospital kwan so ba ko East Legon na Champon Junction na ba ko so wo Osu Police Station nachi kuma se de omo patase omo ben share filling station no on number 0277580559 0277580559 nature medicine adi no mi yensa bi aba e me ma no muntie be me bia onya different 35 years kona naturally sa na nyame boy enti ne prostate na sha se ye kese ba sa na affect odunso no if you say can you ko gina eda ho anase ko washi ma se na odunso wi ne ko a wo che to be kwa pompe kakra ansa na ba na we yon so ni nyina ntimi ma nti uko enche no aba uko edu na jo ba sori adunso sa na wonna nyina ase ko prostate plus mixture ni chama de jaba ni binum ne entu sa ha na se uyi oba nso na onsebu no ensisi so ubu nsa a wote ya na se wanya yeast infection nti be ma ba onche on pese be bi wa eno nso menso plus mixture na so hwe kira kwan wonye bi na wono no ma betu ase ye de eyemane me nyina adia ye frɛ no gastro mixture no so wanya stomach ulcer na typhoid fever wanya diarrhea na indigestion ana se won so problem ni se duane to yem a na oyem ye wo ya miso kopebi na no no mo tentem ni ntu sa ha no ase emawo be bia yede and obe usho machi akwa be ho na so pe bia to abenya de be bia ton duro bia akwa obenya bi e wo ho no ato on number 0248778899 0248778899 and afọ duro bia ba na Ezaros Company Limited for na de ba enti ye fra no Ezaros Moringa capsules and Ezaros Dandelion capsules yare a ne ne dempa betina so na no nuru a won tehwe no ene edi tuase eno ne fra no obi a won master no da de bi twa da dim enti misrew kopabi na de no nom eyanta afọ do ntetumi enum bom anopa mienu awia mienu anwumire mienu bosum yachi bo nsanchani kese be koso woni padua no mu ba bia tuntun ado bia benya bia to ho se opabi atu ya misrew fra 0544 447033 0544 447033 oba tie mi yie pa adia eso hye no supa ne bra obebu nsa e kwa me fa so obesiesie wo ho oba bi wo ha obu ni nsa na ensem bebe di akyi se wan siesie hu yi a nkaboni kakra be ba ho okoni pemu a na nuguase ko bantia no pa ye kanfo na fa le di clean dia mo ba bia wo tie mi na o hwe me se pebi toto ho obu nsa odi asiesie wo ho e ma ho tewe se kama nkaboni bi e ma ho kodomu a wo mfere afedie emma nipa dodo na pe na fa le di clean na 70 oba wa bobra no bi kwani mu a wa ankasa na wa osu hu bia enti engine no ehia overhauling o de kope na fa le di clean no ano no ibehu se e brand new engine no ano ense me ken wati ase be bia tuntun ado bia na fa le di clean no benye bia to e wo ho se wo pe bia tu Nick Royal Pharmacy ho no munya no dodo do tu o mo kwa shima traffic light odoko kwan no so betimi so afre 0531 156556 0531 156556 se wo pe home appliance bi ato say your television, air conditioner, fridge, deep freezer, microwave, blender, rice cooker, washing machine, open electric stove, gas stove, electric iron, open home theater, empone open mobile phone atwa, furniture mo Hisense. Omani ma die, de bia ye di ho dance ana se ye dede. Bible si die enim ne ye kan de ye hunu ne ye di ho dance ye. Ye fridge ye yisu Hisense. Na wo ba na sesiwa ye ne nete da. Enso nti se ya so. Bibia kama. Onto wa de enu mo hoda. Enu hoda. Nti misrew open home appliance bi ata e Hisense na se do ani. Choma tete wo ne ma no so bro ye bebe nti omo ebo aga na fo. O ma tu showrooms na peti gan ha ba bia nti odi ane se. Ba bia wo tire bia fe no akotena wo nti unim showroom e ben wa. From number no keke. 0302 550 000 0302 550 000. Ofra ya mbefa no mabisa ba bia wo no akire no mso akire showroom e ben wo no akotowa de na asomdwe aba. Na Natural Ventures ana mdi Congo ointment aba. Congo ointment no edini ye de papa Congo ointment. Na etu skin rashes as papa unya skin rashes bia na de bi sema nchene ko se uyi obi ensuo kan ho na ho ye ohina ya fa bi se beko kakawure we di da mani tiri ho fa bi se beko nantema propro empompo taabo bowo uyi oba ya ne nsumoni bi tafi free wase a unya bi ebebo aba man so oju se ne mo pa mienu a na odi san ho mara ne se oba wonta no yusu Congo ointment na fasi ano kwanesa ebedi nsemu numbers no enie 0249 017 101 0249 017 101 and 0204 61 61 61 0204 61 61 61 garlic mixture de aboa pa na ye wona holo bebre e wodwa so ye di mo akotim pa wagi dim pa manfo agina tumu eye victory garlic mixture unum bia to say yes eye dwuma nkasa uyo obi a wo ho na na no nsa ye tititi a no victory garlic mixture uyo obi edu na dwa wuntimi nda be pre ya be che no mienu afa na na no ba no miensa no na wo so ya ko adwuma ya ne hadwene unum bia be bo pa uyo obi a woni suta ye wisibisi nti unu se atwade wo ho sanka movement tv wa hai na onyaminsa wo mi udie wo hu ni ye pe victory garlic mixture no no oba onsabu onsisi so a adowi ya ne be bo awo bia tuntun adowi abenye bi wo ho pe bia tuna wo kuma se akọ PFA pharmacy Kolina Keba na Misty Heba abenye bi wo akra Park Ventures anything at Heba wo kan shi dagle no ko abenye bi wo number is 0242 545 633 0242 545 633 ye ko suhum protozo ahono na suhuma yakono chocho heba industry ehon yeko womo edi heba products any skin care products bebre yaba yo chocho heba soap yedigare yedi chocho heba cream no so asra na obi ho ya na video no ya na ani no ayewirichire kakra safo no behia chocho royal gel no ebebo apa ene ewo chocho hand and food cream wa yin semu din so ade bia mu yadwuma din tuwa bia na ne sema yede gura ne 19 papai safo ni na behia chocho hand and food cream oyo oba pesa we no toso na ha na to shining kama chocho skin toner ene so hwe kira kwan oba utinyi ayo ni munyam nti ya na wasiesie ni ye wo uti ho saketu ya emema empensa ti ma utinyi no enhyan ti sa stretch ahoma hwe chocho hair products na fafam ekro no a ewo utimni nyina eminso se ekro ehoa ewo utimni nyina ebekọ utinyi na ebubuo no nyina ebekọ utinyi na ase dia katia sisio no ebe fefefe kama na upe chocho ba mso a okona onye bi ade eboa ne se awututuo de etu na sentem kra se bibi kakebe na ahututu no nya bi sese abra wadwa ye wie koda no a nyema bekọ yie ye nro na chocho nro ya yabobosu nyina no ko pandamat palismo bacho na tota Westminster so nyina ko a benye bi ato na chese nyema yie na ye ko tabia heba center Dr. Chris anope mu achi omna di tabia heba Mr. Aba malaria fever ahututuo etu na sententem wonu mutuna wontimi ni dia ode ya anum tabia heba Mr. Hwe ediane be ode papa na tabia fo de wo mo pese enije wo fie wie pundie ntino wo mo de tabia takum nsu aba da bia meka to se fie ni die ni nyina no be ma no nyina ne so se be ma ntimi adwuma ye wo fie a emanije be fie ho ayese Yesu wo busua mu da bia ni je wo fie entimi srewo wo ya be ma na ebedu anadwene yam hihyewa ko we tabia takum ekira kwan na ebedu asema ma wo ya the turmeric and flaxseed black pepper ginseng ginger na afrafra ye eye adwuma wo mementim full stop church tabia heba mesane tabia takum no bia tuntan do bia kwa benye bia to pe bia to na ma ne 0243 686861 na onsoso waje odie be ma oba nipa bia ya siesie ho ma honye fe o kodomu anu siesie ho kama ti nipa hu a kapre na abotom kura na le respect ma different clothing and American farmer on no pay wo program bia officer okọ na pentade papa dia akoma onima benyama ya akọ no e ba kaftan political suit bubu office wear e ba casual wear agbada bridesmaid dresses cabane suit ni nyina ompam ne kama de ma wo dance ne fabric na o de pam ne ma no o de ne different high quality pa onya bi mia basabasa nti wo show matade a obi ehu a na nani age enam de ehye bi bia mekọ bia mo da se be watade ye fe eye gidi flat clothing for omsa no adwuma no wo mo wo Taifa SD Junction ho na akwa bu hu wo mo ukọ na de ya pampa ho asense ho no bi na pa no ato ukọ nso fabrics ni bi go de ope no na wachusu ni apama ma wo express betuma e de one day apama watade bi a ope ama wo free 0500 392562 0500 392562 and 0592 401 816 0592 401 816. O police in Yadro, hey, I'm out for one dance, Yadro no. Hey, na, you said, Ruby, ya twahwe ho ne man bi ho ba ko ho yen fan ka ho na wonum na bo se ni na so ka ho eno de ye bonus wo pese wo nyim booster no enya ho de gina ne na so a kutia nyaro ahuro bebre a eye opolisi ne do imbus herbal mixture syphilis gonorrhea white pressure ulcer stroke sisi tayo ya bibi kakra bi yaduma kakra no abre malaria wo liver and kidney problem a meso pebinunum na bebo na ba kono ka ho no de ene de bonus utonum na abehunu mi ame nka ne ha utonum a na ba bedi ho adanse e de atabe de iso bebia tuntu ado bia benya imbus herbal mixture police ne do no bi ato upe bia tuna akọ ashama na ebi wo Equus pharmacy ni Widama pharmacy Kaswa tribe of Judah Madina Kingswalk Herbal any Nisi pharmacy Accra Okashi Daglin Okoa Tinata Herbal ni yeke kan na benye bi numbers ni 0540 710113 0540 710113 and 0246 208 496 0246 208 496 Abusuafo me dem ko diagnostic herbal industry was say emergency yare bi how high blood pressure and now high blood sugar hepatitis B and hepatitis C na how HIV and how na when your kidney infection liver infection would your ulcer na say prostate enlargement obi ho ani de no ewa bi abeto no so wa bo nko obi de asthma obi so ho na ne bo de nsa kan bu se o te se ye ya pa ene obi nso sabi ekuro bi abeto no ho emu da anopa ye kanfo Tontina 74 mixture at the amount.
Tontina 74.
Tontina 74. A drone ye drew say. A drone say, a hebao, and so to say is you. Oh, a yaguma papa. We a heba mixture with a difference. Now ya sorry, man for jatu. And the Ghana Hankun use you, Oko Nigeria, ya register ho, Sierra Leone, register ho, South African na. Yeko adi ekoma wo enso de so ho yare nti we de nyame na aboa yen wo Ghana na opebia ebeboa sesabe wanya diabetes amana yekuro ama entimi nwura mesi okope tontina 74 wo ha no ebefiri ho ama bibia nso etimi ayi o de ukọ herbal shop bi aka se o peti 74 se tontina no na ne kabe odin a ukọ so me peti 74 o mema obi o hwe ma cha kwa ya omo ewo so tuom Maranatha University College Opsitwa number is 0246 073 498 0246 073 498 and 0501 628 931 0501 628 931 bronya no yebedi bronya no ompeu yebedi makase mo boys na bronya eba na money girls ni jaja no ene kabidi jackpot unity afiwu ni wo mo bedi ama na yede number no dey say na be no star 274 star 6 hash star 274 star 6 hash cha ucha akwe 10 cities na no mo amode kogu soccer bet so agree Madrid ma yedi mu yi kam di twawe to ho a anka ska bebri 23rd you bet to draw no sa obetime di 2000 bebre bi be di 5000 bebre nto de sa se tani ne o ofre se eburu nso ntema na wani ekoko na 23rd abubo ofru sunsu na wajiska na de di bronya star 274 star 6 hash eno ano no na edem na eniema akoyi ebisuafo movement television ni wontumi radio ya tonsa afro set esanse oda ye ni enso de wonti no ye ka to se fountain abobo ye dia no se wo fa asobwa yonko akotokre enka sroda se abobo bibia ho Dawuro wa ha amansan nyina ate wonka ko social media no so ko Facebook na ko hwe anopa station amanfo hwe no Ghana ni wiasa fa na nyina nti wo bedi ga ha wo nu ho da se wa bia school se wa ti asori se adwuma bi na wo bie store bi na wo ye choba bi na wo ye eye na ato wo program na ba bi bia wo be ye bia afese bo ho Dawuro ma no Fabra movement television ha no na yenye ho adwuma ma wo na mansan nyina nso so ebeto nka ye wo enkan kokomlemle akra new town kwa no so se wo free circle or rise ebesna ko new town a wo tra disco traffic light na bra woni metin wo betra ha bi du choba no wonsani fa so the next junction e wo wonsani fa so no eho na movement television ni wontumi radio ye wo bra na any executives marketing executives no metna si na munye nhihye pa na yenye odwuma ma na daache odwuma no so abamfaso ama ewiase nyina nso enya so mfaso bi ye number is 0509 301401 0509-301-401, 0592-589720, 0592-589720, and 0246-375134, 0246-375134.
All right, that's very much so. Me da sepanti cappuccino abekansa odimidima fo enkrato edi breye. Kapu, good morning.
Good morning, Dawuro.
Bia bokodie.
Twedi ampa Dawuro mo na chebia.
Ere nyankopon ase. Midima fo heba ede na mo man.
Dawuro me da se na anopai mamemfa enchira emu ode enchia soronko fama opani kwa enchirefo a wono ne da midima fo heba hospital ano. Dr. Time da so and Mrs. Time da so na menchia adwumayefo a omo midima fo heba hospital nyina na anopai na sanse ebra onyame eda ne ho adi erikyere Dr. Tam da so na ode adoma kyade ya yaresa tumi ne de hye ne nsa no adwumayefo a wono mo medimafo ba hospital no wono na ahwe se obeboa doctor ama anisode hono na tumi abam na afi o yarefo bia oba medimafo ba hospital no ono nso etumi anya ayaresa yencha wono ena anopei edru kwada se ya na adaje eniposo eupoko asemayira sanso na daje ni posokra ekuma se ebuakwa atwuma go school junction ne etia ne se oyarefo bia obi biara o haw etete wo yare eda so na ekrankro na ya amane ede ama wonom midimafo ba hospital na no pay awoso oba na meka no se ede nti na woso tuo na mo na ba midimafo ba hospital ma me papa mini abema ne etia no se oba midimafo ba hospital a yenam scientific approach so holistic approach research approach so na yede ema wona afimponso no yetumi ahwe na yetu yare ne wo ha hodo bi a ase ede afri nipedianum eno nti so obi ba midimafo ba hospital a ya na ye mfiti preko pe ma na duro esanse oba abakase uti ne pai wona so sisi sciatica na mro mutwetwen ana mpono se o media me wo kidney problem ti na maba na mo ne enso ya to e boss ye nhwe mu wo nipedianum ehu ohawa aba wo nipadua no so ansakra ene de aduro de aka esansem se ehu ohaw no a ye de aduro de ka aduro de ma ono pacho ebra wo kofia ka yiso aduro no onsamra ya sabe ye midimafo ba hospital bi mo no na no kwasabro sa unyame apega ne nsa ama wankasa no ayarasa ogie ne fa hodie ayewo dia na bosomi e wo mu e December bosomi eno nte aduro sabre se ya na nyare do na ya no ha bebre na ho empono nipa do na ana worum ntimi enkonkowura afefufuru num barme kan chro na no pay achro se wo betu na monde yare na ba medimafo ba hospital onyame na basa tumi na ho oden so ebe bo ho ba hwa so na dread be ma wo no atumi enso asaw yare na nka yare a ampasa ebe wode wo be wura 2026 mu no enam onyame tumi ode ama haban no nyame tumi ode ama enubina nyame tumi ode ama de chansa enua yine no atumi aboa asaw yare na 2026 no wonso watumi hono akasa ampa onyame ayabi wode na yare satumi no ade ama ho atumi ato anopai e betra se opoko asomayira kumase eya buakwa atwoma go school junction so na mo na bra medimafo ba hospital ne tell say obi mam mo bi nkasa na me ni obi a ode me ba yare sabe o san se wan hwe kra me obi obeso me me obi obeje aduro dia ma me pacho ne tell say obi bi na so damfo unia bi ani asorobo a okotokro we ankasoro da biara da anu nti bra wo ba medimafo ba hospital no de kai na sano so say ye beboa wo amenira hodo asesa wo gero wonso watumi agina ho atumi atawo sanse wo ba medimafo ba hospital a igina wo de ma ayaresa papa ayaresa etumpon ayaresa ko nkan ayaresa de haban ni nubuna ana saw yare na wonso watumi afa ho anapa pasa oni edi nkomo frayen 0244 77 4282 0244 77 4282 afei 0500 72 72 15 0500 72 72 15 number saba from medimafo ba hospital enne na yene wadi nkomo no anopai ebra no nwotwe abo a ekobo no nkron sa pesa ba medimafo ba hospital ba dia free ba dia saka so akwan so na free ba mpachaw o de still a pass na farmer samanka ho besi poku ase obenya ka edo ba medima for ba hospital ana adu la pass cross open mayra ka obenya ka edo eba be pie mo mayra udu madina mpacho obenya ka edo be fi madina enso edo ba poku ase na wafa mayra ka no aba pie mo ho sa wo free ensawam kwan so kuma so kwan so na eba usi opoku ase a na wafro footbridge no aba be si akire asa de o san akon nsawam back no no abusa so person ko medima for ba hospital Dr. Tanda so ho na ba chawo ubenya ka enso ho e ma de waba afei se bia ofi labadi teshinu ngwa ana ofi kwa me nkroma circle achimota e na okro no usi opoku ase ba stop ho a na afei mpos wo abusa so person ko mayra ba chawo your taxi station ho trotro station ho empono ka bia person de ba bia no ubetimi edi aba na onyame na mtumi so ama ayarsa enso atumi ayewodia na ba medima for ba hospital bu so say me ba medima for ba hospital na memmo me ho sai sika sai na wo samede ba mpacho ne tie no say medima for ba hospital ye charge say ye je consultation fee na ne tie so safei na oba hofofora card na oba ye wo card na 70 Ghana cedis me can show say oko even government hospitals now kwa card without insurance no ukia 175 cedis and over na unya insurance kwa ene bebo na ateso na oba medima for ba hospital onyame aye insurance na de ama dada eno ntino utia 70 Ghana cedis na ye card no e de ama afei ni a check of vitals no akwa ko hu doctor medical can say no consultation fee medima for ba hospital no ko hu doctor wi a afei doctor ni udi nkomo na wa mawo atro se wo yare no also kwa lab ba na also kutwa scan ne ba scan no ana eba usika na uwi a afei wa be hu doctor na doctor ahwe na afei wo de bre e de ato yare no so na wo to ase de amount the doctor ka kiro say ebo mi na otwe miensa mere bosumi mienu na mere hwa wo ka ai 800 Ghana cedis a ma me anya chenchina ache se ho an e wo sam coffee 800 Ghana cedis na edeba na momo ni sika wa ho no obetuma kire say doctor misika mo ya 300 400 200 ena me de ba ye doctor ba gino mo aduro from na otwuma akoma mienu say kwana ko yuso aduro no na bra na otwe mienu so na enhyanke ya me say obekọ abeba no na yare ne enti se ne etia na ohu se ampa obi betimi akọ abeba no pacha na yare na ekokra doctor sha no bosome na nso no 2 weeks no na enduru na yare ne na ekọ obi nso okrampo a on free doctor enim konko duru fi no eduro no kra onyam fanka na no na nso na ho ato no obi nso de time na baso ansara na ho ato no obi nso time na baso ebi o yare a ode ba na nkasa no ebe free wu nipadua no so bare momno akro no na ja insonsansa bia na yare bi nso tebe bi na akwa twena de na ba eno nti na hu hia se wo tawa e wo so ba medima for ba hospital na review ni ahwe sa ampa se yare ne nyina ase etukura na bra medima for ba hospital typhoid na tetewa me ba cho men konkon ni nro hodo bi a oba medima for ba hospital ye ne amu adura etu typhoid no se na fe watumi atom hom stomach ulcer na tetewo obi say media me ulcer na de tom yam a ene yesema me ni aduane we pacho ulcer nchire aduane bia na emomo mpempi no ena ya na enura hodo a ye de be ma no ye chiro se edura ire ma we me ni aduane we na no maduro no esan se ya na enuane ahodo dodo na eni enura hodo enko na emomo bi ka chiro se ulcer nchire aduane bia mpacho enya na kore na emomo no ya na o yafo no ne ya na stomach ulcer no eba no se line na wo nsuru mo no eho kape afei awaya firi ho eho atoche mai kura ba ho eno nti bibia be fa ho bia no na eja oyawo enso ho na nti akwese obi a wo pomade na de line na line atade mu na o to atade no na eho ba bia hye acha ko ba no sa afei utimi hu material na nkasa wa bra o mfa line no matutokuro saa na ensono no emu eye na eba ulcers say about 17 ulcers ene yewo baroba medima for ba hospital a ye hwe nhwemu a ne akiro sa ulcer no ewei say peptic ulcer dodona ulcer ana sempo esophageal ulcer ni nyina no ye behwara afa ye tu asem ade afiri nipadua no ade ama o medima for ba hospital ena no pay e wo se oba asthma na tetewa fa beda medima fo ba hospital ye mo bronya bosumi mo mpacho mama rheumatism encounter them arthritis mama na encounter them to anamo na bra ye mo adrobi osu me ko ba bi e bi a medi be abosumi oba medima fo ba hospital o the doctors kasa ibetumi mo adura ebe cover sa 1 month rom na ho atumi ato mojabro so a aba wo so ni ntiro pacho ona ntira kra bi a na wa bere medima fo ba hospital ni amo be ma na oba wonti no mo sisi anu nti ho na onsa momo a ewon a na wankasa na adwuma ho sa ya no ntumi nya oba medima fo a ibetumi abo na afi etu ase area ma o pneumonia ana tetewo mojawia aba wo so a oba medima fo ba hospital ma bibidro ne haban ahodo a ebebua na titiw na ajo di wa free sa o ha no na no na adwumi nam mantamu bia metesa obi bo kuku na nipa ntimi bo na sini mu ankasa tie mi ye pa anopai wo tie mi a bramdima fo ba hospital Kumasi ya obu akwa Chimago School Junction Accra e opoko asema Western Region for Western North sanso na mpatama hodro amoben Kumasi no pacho bro nya bo so me mu no ya mra ne meji aduro emfa nko yare atete wa memfa nko wura afi 2026 mu tuberculosis na atete wa medima fo ba hospital na woso ba wa we diabetes a atete woro pacho bra ne ma diabetes aduro a ebetu yare na so ye free ni peduanum na ho atumi atowo internal pass ahodo Kwaku ahodo a edi nipadua nya enam so krabon sabi ho na ma obi adwene no na eho aka sanse etimi dia na fam na kwakopie adwene no Kwaku ene ayare ya friend say ace ene mutimi ewura mowa no ene timi wura adwene no ero ntibra na yenhwe na yentu ase emfa ema menstrual problems ahodo nyina no ye de ba medima fo ba hospital na yetimi atu ase ama me kana majade en awose medima fo na oba na bitter fungal infection bacterial infection ni nyina no ebe ni padua no mo a pacha oba medima fo a eye koko e wo Dr. Tam da so eni so anu ntia no pai to anamo nabra na ye mo ye number sabe frame medima fo ba hospital ni wadi nkomo no e bia wo hwe no amana ne abrochire ba bia na pesa wo ni medima fo ba hospital di nkomo a ye number na eye WhatsApp no eye 0244 774282 0244774282 and to make me a fresh number on WhatsApp and 0500727215 0500727215 me da sapa so when you bre na obeba medima for ba hospital Dr. Time that's so there we be that
all right cappuccino no pay me so me da se busanti e be kwakofa adwadie enkrato no e de abayi wi a na yeni yabedwafo atena se din komo ko be
na ma woda na dwa yede
na be ma woda na dwa yede le tia be wa ko adwuma ko face to face
woda na dwa sai
esa woda
na yede
ode to nya hodia ko adwuma
Waraf bi say anajo o say sanajo nye da ka be fu ntu anajo
anajo ede ba da bebe de anajo nye de
okay nti anajo nye da ka be fu ntu anajo okay I see that's it
lero enyuma ebie ene president die sele na woka no onipa bi adwuma no bi ye bia wate aban no ebreso waboa oman no kanko obi a nim seye de bia me kase wiase onyame a mo ye nyina ayepe onyame ebo nipa no wote twema aye wo be bi adwuma mesu ba be adwuma no because wa wo bi adwuma no ntimi nyo ntu bi na ba be ntu bi a ne de nyame bi ama no wo bi so ne o me adwuma obeye we obi beye we ntu obi a woni di a oye obi a de ehia obi de ehia nsin bi enti se ubi adwuma entre se uni minyansa se obi a o me adwuma enti opportunity wo ba bia ese wo a wa bi adwuma no on ye ma akoye because na ayi nyansin nti no watimi bi adwuma it doesn't work that way no wo bi adwuma fine wa fa nipa enye sika odi betua adwumayefo no ka ne yehwe ene de adwuma no bie na so betua we ka no musumi 100 we ka ne so be ya onu ne choice na asema ye ka ne ha esese Ghana fo yehwe ene Accra Canada Japan adi over the years ya ase bia jan na odiko say our workers 7,000 me ne Canada Japan ye adwuma only workers 500 e wo Ghana ha me challenge ne mama no number otumi provide workers 500 with data say we wa dwuma mu ha we wa ha ne nya nipa 500 ya yin da be campaign amana oni nipa 500 e wo Ghana but enum Ghana is too much say mina mabia dwuma nti e maburu pa dwuma ye nti monto aba mame na monto aba no mame a mama mo nwuma ye say wo se Kwame Nkrumah ena obedi nachi Kwame Nkrumah so mi adwuma ma hu so bi adwuma ba akokra wo Ghana ha nti Kwame Nkrumah na Kwame Nkrumah bi adwuma na e state e say ba adwuma me say o be president no okay o be president no mi adwuma ba akokra wo Ghana ha but o be president o be ye enipa be bi ramsu nya adwuma ye Ghana ya ba ko say mi hu say businessman bi be president da na nya business a wo ye no na be mo be president Canada Japan you should NDC for taxes almost strategy atro in chatro the chatro no a be wura nipa dwi mu ama nipa jadi yamfa propaganda mfam ya the propaganda no fam abe confuse nipa no na fa die chatro ye die hunu ataachire strategy mi yansa na Canada Japan you nti ene mwanwa sa manfo ka se the time on NDC for the corner crana because NDC strategy ana Canada Japan afa awo election ya ye koyi enti odi atro na wo ye propaganda fam na wo de ehunu namba bi 2023-2024 na MPP delegates ani MPP for ni Ghana for hunu papa enti nsema wo kan ye no enipa bi ekodi akire etie ye ana mo koye de opesa wo mo ye safo ni nyina na wo manu wo mo ho obi a odi Canada Japan chi etie ni sima okan ye se dia no wanya wo mo ti ho no madidi agamo ana mo nya hwe mamu ana mo ti ya ana mo nya dwumanye ana mo akwanye ana mo na edidie no mata be ka se nsanto aba mo mo enti sham pipi fo abufuo se ye nto aba o central region ne na nsema wa kan che wo no ne se appointment ba ye no se ye di ma mo 2016 ye mo 19 out of 23 seats appointment ba se ye di ma mo na ni party no mo bo mo nsem o ma say this for rolling se do mo group master sports stadium edi o matem no mo budget so ye sa na delegates ni bi ye what is central region Canada Japan say Ashanti region ministers na appointment ni fie no ye ni fie an wasi ye no na Canada Japan dwene wo out central region no ho a anka all your appointment agi ministerial positions ama nipa wa Ashanti region no eno no manyi bia mama wa central region ene wa bedina mo anim ka kire mo se appointment ba ni ama central region fo enti this time nto abanti aba omia na oto na obo nsem ma no umusa ne se ade no ogi appointment ministerial appointment ama central region fo no wanyi bia ama central region fo mo hu ni pa kura Canada Japan wo ye da bia me ka me dia me I create me to obonsam life obonsam status ana Canada Japan yusu Yesu ni Nyankopon ompem asem ana mo hebe bia mo tini mo hebe bia obudi mabagu ana mo nyese ni se no odi abofun kodi nachi ebi pepepe na Canada Japan aye no enti wo yam MPP delegate ya ma wani na aba ye kwatu 2024 no eni one year na abai one year ni nansanne but e hun sunsan so ye nyina ye nyana na odin pa ye bre ye nu ye ho e ma oni pa bi mfa wadwene enye die bia ense se wo anka wadwene won fanye o sa na nipa no ommu enti ma ye hu se won so nim die ye po bi ba be di o ma na nim na waboa ma o ma na ko na nim enye obi a oka sem na e kina na odan na no obi a wase wanye sika na so kwa akoye ku adwuma a wonim nyansa o pese hiawo den no atanya be ka kire se otu aba man be ye president a odi ku adwuma be fidi Africa na wanko ye ku adwuma na abeda bia na ba nipa nso so ko ye ku adwuma wonim nyansa o pese hiawo such a person no nya nipa ye de tumi man se o medi party anim na campus obedi o man anim enti Canada Japan de nentro no ese Ghana for afede mu hu no MPP for mu hu no mo ma ne mfa ne katre ma na adamu because oni mo ho adwen papa me dey say na me ka kire mo so wo mo ho adwen papa anke call election 2024 no wan ko support independent candidates and MPP so our party no e ho adwen pa wan ko support independent candidates against MPP obia odwene party no ho a anko ko jabontin ka MPP fo mo ko mo lusu mo ko wo kika ji say the one can party no enei wo se mo fa party ni ma no we delegate ya think twice
na be ma wo da na do aye dey
na be ma wo na do aye le tia be wa ko juma ko face service
wo da na do sai
honesty and the fair transparency yera Kennedy Japan o kasi wa fa nipa 7,000 adwuma ma eye ntro we kasi ya obi anyidi natem eye ntro so say no kra na se ope odi no kra se na da bi o kase odi no kra na on publish the workers in Yanagana for 7,000 workers no on publish no bia hu eye ntro oni workers 7,000 bia e wo ba bia oni workers 7,000 bia e wo ba bia e 2% di oman so na e di oman tumi se wonsa na wo hwe oman no so a oman sika ne bibia e so yo bia wo ka no kre e so yo bia wo ka no kre yes wa bia adwuma so workers 10 kra na se enu nti wa bia adwuma tumi ahwe ni ya ahwe workers ni ye na yi a e so tumi gina so ka se me workers ye du me bia adwuma enti mo me kwan na me ba me ye CCC entwantro sa 7,000 workers no until say yera Kennedy Japan betimi approve the action ye no eye ntro odi ani hanhane atwa na wasan so aye ayi aka senior globals ayi theory ni tie no na wakama eya to ni patimu se eye no kre enye no kre woboa oni worker 7,000 crowd baby a na MTN for kra no MTN for workers yesen patcho cosnet na ko bisa senate for almost staff strength yesen kozum lion ho on the one workers do pa on so workers do pa Ghana ko bisa zoom lion say the workers yesen Ghana Commercial Bank omo branch o Ghana ha baby a ko bisa Ghana Commercial Bank for say omo staff strength yesen entiera kan Japan enye no kre say all workers 7,000 we are challenging him say no attack no I challenge him I am challenging honorable Kennedy Japan say on publish a list of companies employ nipa 7,000 no Ghana enye no kre onim ono anim wona kuma mu say enye no kre me ntra ha enka say honorable Kennedy Japan omi adwuma me ka sa akwa nyam betua meka maka en makwa kwa so aka me sha say kan asem enye ne obi anim say me obi a me pen asem because of emwa wodi aboa MPP amanyuku no na mum sene ono ada bi oka no onka no kre he must be honest na on protecting integrity only workers 7,000 I am challenging honorable Kennedy Japan so workers 7,000 on publish 7,000 workers no any companies are employees any for 7,000 on publish ni ehwe because you can integrity asem ye pobia obetimi edi enya nimu okra nimu diemu na ode abetu frank ade ama NPP amanyuku no na ne hu ni asem me min kan sama efu ashas ne Ghana no me kan nyina I'm saying say honorable Kennedy Japan only work 7,000 so all work 7,000 say no there be challenging Krofono I'm also challenging him say on publish the list of companies are employ nipa 7,000 for Ghanaians to see so to me publish nipa 7,000 no a my campaign the amano honorable Kennedy Japan to me publish nipa 7,000 no a wa employ mo Ghana no a me kwakwa campaign the amano ama aba MPP flag bearer bibia say ni ho entura ye twa aye no kre the sena globals teacher ni tie no kre bia ni ho mumme obia munyi no kre ema party no munyi no kre ma party for munyi no kre ema Ghana for because mo pe Ghana for to me mo pe party for to me na mo da bedio meyenim na afa ya wo be ipo na wontimi kan no kre nche Ghana for yi wo nyuma no kre nobody can say ona kan ye po wunye bi why bi pa mesi ni pa ba ko pekra na wafa na dwuma mu a why bi ese ebo abaso but because you want to lead this great party and lead this great nation you must be truthful Be catch a Ghana for say 7,000 now kind they one on the phone here and no workers there by a moon 7,000. Come and say it. And yes, idea, publish it. Na Ghana phone in no be who say me company say employ nipa 7,000 in here. But nipa 7,000 no Legon sports stadium for 14,000 capacity. It's a half of the Legon sports stadium. Say nipa ni na ba half of them. Lagos Sports Stadium 7,000 and na EFA. Those numbers they don't exist. It doesn't exist. Please, yes, Ramo. Party minister make a local can say, "Muti wunti mi hono mudidi ono mukana Japan atem." We nyatem didi. Me munim me nidi atem. Nyatem didi. Me say, "Yera kana Japan. Yedi kan me bona baso." Say ono so unemployment wo Ghana no. Wate so. Because we are nipa adwumam bebre enye nipa ba konyimi na mum ono aba betun no mutuo se we bia enwuma afa nipa 7,000 empem nson eno na me say ono de oye bold entimi so me ye bold me sua no na ma kans na nim pay say sa 7,000 de enye no kre se enye no kra companies ko pro 7,000 unpublished, non-publishing nipa 7,000 for transparency sake. So to me publish nipa 7,000 na me dey will make a campaign amano. No abe MPP flag bearer, no abe president. When so nim say eni also dia o me pa Ghana for cho na on twin sign no for the real numbers no entuga so that we can make progress. We need Kwaku dey we ayedisem on move.
If I say enka politicians we Ghana nyina all of us on 1,000 da and anka ubia ebi adwuma ba ko bi and anka wotimi fa nipa mienu a Kwaku yese ka beboa enka aban no ho be henhan no unya ba ko no so ka se wita fa nipa 100 da aban no be ho be henhan no na emom no Kwaku wa fa nipa 100 da enka so fa nipa 1,000 esa no a na ayentro wafa nipa 200 da enka so wafa 2,000 esa na ayentro memi se mintimi nyina baabi nka se ona bo Kennedy Japan emi adwuma because anye bia no me wo ma madwuma ye me ye adwuma ma no e ma madwuma be ma no hwesu tua meka be ko be 7 years die na me adwuma man e wo Kensity Media but Kwaku e bara me wo Kensity Media no me sure say ina ne won net 2 ene as a friend say o man FM na ye Kwaku ye no 50 me sure in fact say me mani ye din a na me tna bobo obi e din na ye no so sa me free ho e ko be fie be miensa itimi nim se bia afede wotima fa nipa bibiri e wo Kensity Media say as the 2 and ne o man family say mudu 100 dia minim because say Kwaku the accountant Kwaku sa aba presenter e say no play double role into no into me nim se die esitie wal minim say Solomon Saso mensa yi ledi woni ho biem minim do besi na na e de oba besi na na minim say enipa bi won so o mo so resign every hall of Monte dia ubenya bi asfm here Washington region menye so say asfm ni pe wo asfm pa say yese na du bia mradwuma na yenhwe wo mom di wo payroll so yenye head count e wo asfm a na se be wo na wa ye do for so many years asfm for medu 100
30 from 30 asfm staff nyina ni security obia marketing ho ahwan obia no 30
Kabeguza said na what the drivers ka ho
oh na drivers ni ni ono area waka ho
mo the driver wo asfm
driver no ha na ni okoli so free mo ano
okay na o man fm so no your driver no ye no a camera person no a camera person. I remember said 2020 elections no was a pickups be by and honorable Maya Bako e wo adwuma mo honom that was the only car na you use mo honom tie no kwa driver no we camera person it assignment balance onu be ko bia
na o de kan no
and onu be twita kan so we tu a
na no me ko kumase no wuntumi kumase omo wo metro man bi o pa chale
gate wono
say masa omo de omo ye safe
say be obebie gate na ma
omo ye safe na say hide mo bia ye safe metro man no metro mo ko pe metro man
awodi di metro mo obi aye
say
awodi nye metro mo
away bus
wona wudro no
away bus o metro man na munko pe matcho man mra ha sei
ana mso na uso matcho man
enti mo discreet ni nyina aka ho ho kura enu sen
da sabi na meka sa me da me maye aduma
enu 30
me maye aduma wo KCT media da asa the time me free ho no both the two and o man FM na ye staff enu 50 what I say minimum say see no say e bro sa dia and e ka asef o say enu 30 so na preview e wa sinfusu omo ye say be 15 bi asese enti no other companies no sa steel factory na Kwaku yala omoka no steel factory do onwie sa steel factory Kwaku onwie na wo pineapple o juice factory ba ko bi e wo asin side one ya no so close down no enye ne Saturday die asebi ya ese omo makokre komanti erizi na wudu so esoso na make us so cold stores ni
afa template no omo publish a template be of
me na me hwehwe mi hu
o mehu me Eric Mpacho mo fan to so ne hade
Kwaku
mo fan to so ne
me ka cold stores no obi ka kire me say obi a so woni mu hot kire me say cold stores na honorable wo no facility na ne dia na emumu no wasableti dia ma enkofo ena omumu di eye adwuma eto omumu ye adwuma no enyo no abuleti omuka what did the make us say eti aba ba say warehouse na odama wobi ena wono odama wobi ba kwa na fa nipa omu ye adwuma nti no they are in this employment, they are not in your employment. Eti no ena make na when Kwaku you said the truth very right. Say adwuma die Kwaku da sabe bedre sa enwu ya moto si mo
okada
above
okada amuso ko delivery
so wouldn't say I saw me say me my ABC news and I say and I'm my ABC communication it be so fakakra wo
enti me so no okada for na amuso ko delivery amuso mo
that's a bed odi
amuso so amode ayi we number
we na me hwehwe no that's a bed odi obi achi kwaseti abo office and the scanner ba it is so sure na what say Ken Ohine Japan the job creator Ken Ohine Japan has employed both graduates and non-graduates in Ghana Ken City Media Limited and the Benetune Oman FM where they SFM and then NAP Radio okay and a cold stores no away well whom you can say Asempa cold store and at the park cold store me boy and then back say the very cold store BB cold store and as back say Adwempa cold store ko biom kakra bia like ya hwade yehu Central Sugar yehu Amantin Agro yehu Ashanti Steel and yehu o wayade na tin biom say na no akatum za first no and we ya Adwempa cold store at the Siman cold store at the park cold store at the park cold store Kwaku I think say job enyedin eno ase man ko fa ko hwe ka company say hu edipa do say le wa say do say do han mi giri say bi
eti we de honorable kana Japan no ani team no ne edipa say the companies are owo ni name
Kwaku
can you tell me okay you dey me
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 as I say Kwaku 12 that be 12 say eyama be afa the pattern e be afa the pattern I say 120 na waka so afa the 120 Kwaku e be boy ensem but so that the American say yes e be afa the pattern and let's wa afa the pattern per each factory ala company you bet ba boy ensem say wa yard na momo no say no 7,000 ne dia you be challenge you say the 7,000 no produce the 7,000 some was at this steel first Ghanaian owned steel factory and no that company a year you say if I say and politicians were Ghana all of us 1,000 and anka will be a adwuma ba could be ɛna nka wotumi fa nipa mienu a
Ghana nsɛm bebree wɔ Ghana na obetumi aka NPP party no baabi egyina sisi an nema kɔ yi deɛ
ne di kan menya ma mefa aseda ɛma otwodi amponyankopɔn na men sanfa aseda ɛma Ghana for nyina as it stands now, particularly an secretary a party in Penifona. I think they've been very resolute in supporting the party structures in all the storm that is going on. Again, Mamefa Asidake Sie Emma across the length and breadth of the party, no, both constituency, police station, electoral area coordinators, and then region. Oshamu Bojuma, I think they deserve to be commended in terms of being resolute in all that is going on. I'm saying this because Menya wa Osha etibia yewo musesiano and as a situation a yewo musesiano enya easy my end the sense ya ye de ni ehunyoma ekoso and if all of these things are going on now your party mebuno party mpenyufo they are still resolute and doing their work. I tell you say omubua they are helping. Now again person may find chakesi mamiami kromo for Volta region. Michelle Bibiara OTM from the Volta region and pay. And Chiakesi command the leadership of the party of the region, the constituency, polling station and electoral area executive Michelle Bibiara. Mo share and then mo tie so
Volta region constituency be na o.
Anglo constituency.
Anglo constituency. Okay.
Anglo constituency. But I have the right to contest either Anglo constituency or Keta constituency because I'm from both sides. Okay. Yes, I'm part of me is from Anyako, which is in the Keta constituency, and then another part of me is also from Anglo. So just to say, I have the right as to if I want to contest. That is, if I have the interest to, I can contest at any place and person may contest it. But straight to the point, you know, I think the party, you know, ANFM, Yabemu Mbuye, in all that is going on, no, Yagusu Ayenya was say to keep spirit and body alive in terms of your politics are ekosu. Ubisami, I'll tell you, say, we are not perturbed about Nyoma Ekokosu. I know, say, in other jurisdictions, Bebrina would have given up. And now Bebrina bepa about it, because easy. We are going through a lot as a party. Yeah. But I think, say, there is nothing too hard for the Lord. Yejidie ewo nyamemu. Nti yedie yenim say near was to get to where we have to get to as far as crossing the hurdle and coming back in 2028, you know. And we are very hopeful. Say nyame adoma come 31st January to year flag bearer. Nyame adoma 2028 and kunim gebe MPP dia.
Okay, that's fine. See, I was saying senior Anna Mate in Kanasu. You better call into the issues from Pandai. Now on the two just a high court or Tamalis will declare Pandai seats no vacant. Young cotton for by parliament back and forth. Any endrani course say clerk of parliament as well as the Kwakuma electoral commission so a declare seat vacant. Minority said there be Oyani say ye reverse. Some be say my memory when now you heard baby a general.
In fact, Panda issue no I think say media beyond the law no may be some America say and your law na ekoso ni ekoso ni na usual politics empebebre no ubehu our system nemo because anka sebe obi baby say anga ndc die
you know, no majority of the numbers, and then majority leader, and also then, or see, even when they divide their number into two, yen do more half. Now say yen do more half now. Why do you still want to, you know, twist our arms in getting the Pandai seat? Now, what are the issues? First of all, the ruling that is coming on, as a political party, we oppose that ruling. I think, and I side with my party, said the judge erred in that ruling, because there are series of cases akosu okromha as far as election petition are concerned. If you want to cite those cases to what has happened now, I could be baby say na then na makotu abawo constituency bimu constituency ye wo close to 152 polling stations. Na baku ase ono de onti ase 41 police stations anko yama no na nunti judge no ka say yan annulling the whole process na yan run the election again. But you see, bisa who say abra ye council parliamentary side of the election no na presidential the young council no, because meaning say zamama for ne kwato abanama president no ama say moto for ne kwato abama parliamentary candidate no na nunti I was say ya maintain zamama for no, because oma abana omutuma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no omodo omu ye zamama for nti I was say yan jintumu na buga for no omu free mucho debe no omu de ne de I was say yan chichimu omu nsa na annually, because judge na say 41 people ne de their own jintumu because they cannot go for the rerun. But you see the connect here. Osha 41 police stations now here cannot. The MP is even saying say Udianka Yenjin Tumu say Niamo kana enokre, even though we do not agree with you. Yembi saying what is the total number of voters what's a polling station no? And say do no kra echamokra na we need, because vote difference and a vote margin between Honorable Nidam and the NDC PC at the time no is 3,734. This is not about 2 votes, 1 vote, 10 vote difference. Ayabeka se bibia koso. And some politicians ye yenyoma amankofo ekikan send bebre fire ho media anka we dey mean tiase. And it is not about the law.
Because what raises a very important issue. Meaning, can we say presidential election no, it's not in dispute. But so one only the parliamentary voter. It means that presidential no, and you see that is the case I raised. But you see, in this case no, me de bia meka so bia boa interesting kwa obia boa ya interest nia ebe boa o eno ho na NDC for mo fighting because just as I said abana ye kotu ye no ye nyina ye pandai for ye nyina ye free pandai constituency ye nyina ye free the 152 constituencies ni na free honom ye to abano ye declare president ni say we di abano now you declare MPP nina say we di honestly we need parliamentary
no now then na mo see there is a disconnect in terms of mo say mo antim nyoma bia say nte mo njin to mo say 41 polling station there and konya amamo, because even in the petition that was filed petition no mo file no.
It was specific.
30 years 41. But you see, this is the gig. The gig here is that NDC and himself 41 polling station no. Omu korane election there and farm omo because a MPP stronghold.
Okay.
It to be smart on us no. Omu finding ways and means. Ama judge no so ekwatina case no so no. Or see or annulling the whole process. Whereas the presidential election, the president's vote is withheld. Now, I asked a question earlier on. Say, Yantina Krumha, even in the case of aside the law, let's even look at Ablekumanov. Okay, Ablekumanov. In that case, the PC and the then constituency organizer, who is now the DCE, they vehemently oppose a lot of the polling station results until Kasabebreya Kosu and now upheld there say, okay, they were going to rerun 19 polling stations. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know.
Instead of 3.
And I don't know, judge and as a ruling number say they should go and rerun the whole constituency. So maybe someone will say, law no. Yaya law no in a way say a CCOB when it does not go well with you, and a CCOB when it goes well with you. And I say we are in an animal kingdom. And I mean here. Fast forward, when you come to the 2012 presidential election petition, there were irregularities.
Yes.
It was accepted that there were irregularities. But again, regardless of what the demands of the MPP was at the time, the ruling did not go in our favor. The ruling did not say that they should annul the places and rerun. Until I had done a net. His Excellency John Dramani Etiakonyana Sunti. We don't have to allow the rule of law to work. People's hands have to be twisted. All in the name of we have the numbers. Is that the right thing to do? And you saw what happened in Parliament yesterday. After judging any ruling, no, there was a stay of execution. And now, man, I keep saying, say, a lot of people might not be brena who and I ain't and your man calls you and run because MPP there just say a man for say you why he will crum her ya the anti bibi kwaso am ayen kan no ntumu, but that is not the case. Kebinemi kebi amamu na ye wo mu no oh yeah bibi na enya e wo say yen kan ho asem regardless of how flawed or how you were beaten in the election.
You see the Ghana the enya sao omo be kabini ya shebi no mafumu.
You see omo numbers no and no interest when they are going wrong no there is no need for us to
Ghana they see
I was saying kasa
you see the
now Speaker Badman otie na nkomomu in his ruling against Roxanne Dapamekpo asking Nindam not to stay in the house because there is a declaration said within 30 days Omu rerun the election. No. Speaker Ruliano Kasi Debi. Within 7 days. Now beyond that, no. If there is any other determination in court that ought to be done by extension, that legitimize or that prolong the gentleman's stay in Parliament. What can say now within the shortest possible time, then you quickly do a U-turn. Now,
Clark actual because without the instruction of the speaker.
Of course, what Clark electoral commissioner said, the seat has been declared vacant. No, other your interpretations in different ways. I'm saying, and that is where yesterday the minority have an issue with the leader of parliament, because they felt that you are twisting our hands. Oh, twisting and sir, and now what can say? No, China, you say a different thing. It does not augur well, and people are in the streets and can say MPP, and then there was some me go to Obia or say yankai non-tumu negotiation for what? You're negotiation. Now, as I'm confirming Nimyoma air cost to parliament. Minya, and Noma air cost to parliament, ye MPs no air bre pa. Omo bremasu, they are also making sure say the right thing is done. And nothing a majority me episode mo 3 years because you can see very clearly say and you might be brave or honoma debia, we take them on and they are unable to really meet us head on. Inti say ebe come on one no ye be ma mo ye ti say your friend is in silent mood no or say you twist him on sir, then you succumb to the caprices of the law. Say His Excellency John Mahama Odiru Onateso, until we have to allow him to operate in a free range. But that is not how democracy ought to be done.
That's not how democracy is done. To the Senor Home, Mesa Bahubim, Senor Martin Kana, and he is right because you threaten the minority in parliament. Minority, the Nanu Chumtia no catch them say, even one of the Supreme Court justices, Justice Baf Boni, Eba Betino, or threaten Jerry Ahmed. Who are a deputy minority whip or threaten or parliament and any may be Koso, Mr. June Martin.
Yeah, Mammy and share I have for liberty from the mileage I come from Mibana, you do police depot. And the war, I know I be on the past. My police for I'll lose some life as part of their duties, not presence. His Excellency John Dramano Emo in terms of traffic. Oh, man, to one okay. I'm for a share 24 department.
Hey, and this is for the Omu depots in the power.
Oh, yes.
Omudi. In fact, last weekend, say, Pa, I said last weekend.
Convoy, yeah, you dump police.
Last weekend, Pa, and DC. Yeah, I mean, youth development minister, Panema, me free money,
oh, do
Kuga. Now, Shakas, ye babe, Pa. I'm saying, your man, Penny Mahama, and the castle will be a talk of free vehicle, 25.
Yes, sir, wow. It's a year, now the nice will be a who. Oh, some media for most of Monka. The room almost my demo.
Now, I'm for the government WhatsApp groups. So, a pen of I'm for the government WhatsApp groups. Mr. Chum, I'm for the government WhatsApp groups. The man no much Miaka.
I'm going to check a seer pie so a master of any Ambassador Senior Reverend Isaac Osebonsu. Ambassador Senior Reverend Isaac Osebonsu. Father Chapel. Old Tafo Achim. Me papa after watching an open. Yami aduma 14th of December. I attend the program. Get separa because of deeper revelation, deeper instruction. I'll tell you will be me papa. Now me is just this is wrong. Okay, the prophecy. Incoming president, Honorable Ohene Ejapon Kennedy Bakope. Me no be now Yami adum campaign because for instance, Central Regional Hospital acquire donations. I mean, this is how you know. I mean, Unyame Buaka can also be behind or the Biachin. To chat Honorable Japanese Tim Ken phoning now. New job enough for me, Chom. Now, check is ever home. Uncle Ma or Kohine. Also, chow.
Majinaso
and also this week, yes, and next week, your program can step on the way at the brow or do teachers. Yes, it's here, Nana. February simple tosmi no or
could be
a I don't think any or new driving. Now, in check it says, Kuma or no Sasa Nira, that's a break of Kubachi Tosu, me no, and I'm in okay. And if I said, my name, Mamma say, the end is for you. they are being deceived in their minds. But that is not the truth. You can't say before party say the results by in 2024 elections. Then DC has not done exceptional victory. It's never true. MPP party now no problem. Yes, solve a problem we are. The next election, we are going to win the next election. And we are telling them. They have been deceived. Look, what collection 2020? No, you 6 million. Not 2024, we have 100,000 come why are they? That is the issue. So, it's good say they are behaving as if say, then I can see good to them. Yeah, it's good for us. They bet that down. 2028, they will lose miserably.
I told them who so MP party they say good.
Why can't MP party say a party in good no? Okay. Yeah, been it's Juma ye. Any uncle Kasa. Sa 2.7 at sea. The assessment another Dunkel for the about 6.5.
Yeah. 6 point. I think 6.5.
Yeah, 6.5 roughly. In our excellency, former vice president Dr. Mubia saying, and now 4.7. Yes, that drop is MPP people. And I'm going to about
for so many reasons.
Right from primary
and run a cost of parliament in some American say, but now MPP no one got to a bar. Now when the cost of parliament and so Saffron.
So that was the problem. Dusha Senka. Yeah, MPP for Uncle Twabano. That numbers, I think a quarter of Dramani, but when you say a quarter of Mahama, number 8 million votes. Even floating voters didn't vote for him. Oh, Twamano, I think number 8 million votes. What I say? Yes. Yeah, and I view the crowd for 7 million. Yes. Yeah, Nipa. On office a young partner at dinner, Hamilton, or day before 10 o'clock, Afrafanto, Allah, I know, I know, command to Amano. So they didn't vote for John Mahama. They didn't vote for Mahama. They didn't vote for Alan Martin. They just decided to stay. So it is possible, and if it means so it means that win the next election. MPP crying and who to me mobilize even 2 million from Nipana Theatre and even 1.5 million. We are winning the next election. That's a highly idea. Also a party for nation, because that is the record. And Mahama. No mukana omumpeno na gana fo mpe Mahama. That's the truth. Mahama na mu ane sabio bibinti wa officer wa winning election binsi da amonya gap kakaka binsi da no deceiving edadom na edadom na ye but yen party no say my ni buy no yankofo obi o man ko to aba no then na ye dey encourage them to go out. Sa reduction na happen ye no eno trigger ya na affect all the MPs ni na we say okay South. Obiama former Nicole says, I mean, that's it. There's no, just drop now. Nippon Kotoma president, and Kotoma Bamiano. No, sir, you see, how say particular a peculiar situation. A Nippanoa, a Nippon prefers to be a candidate. I'm for say Obiama, the vetting this year. The vetting date, that's the vetting, no, Kofudiano. Satam Nana or for resignation letters or resign. No, about guy about this in your most suspended. This is not on Jimmy because no, also there's MCA you can't contest. And Gemma and who's a delay. I'm a more MSI and people are peeved. And these things happen in some other places. But what I say, genuinely. Young Crawford were not happy. That is the truth. Young kind of grand home. MP before now almost yen trouble. No. You ever caught to make a symbol, and I will repeat it. I'm not being tribal person, but I'm always said that the MPP, majority of them MPP are accounts. And that is the fact per the record. And I've always said that I can form far bonnet in chair, Oyo near bonnet. Yes, you say, Olu Papa Tifi. Now, I don't know if you office of your Panino Mobra. Wakobi agegi wakoha oba afie no wasame tebu so afie tu for oboye den ema no umu no una obi akọ school na wonya sikaka na oya no nanim ayefom unya asema anoka asem na okra akosi jai na wonti a eduwa bi abehi opani so oni wajin koka asema no sa tam no besi asem no ba no cause na wo mini wachi oyi bi kaka meka ka udi matem and opani ma na kodi wachi. That is how we behave. on your boy, but the day of being here in election day, no, born in that. There be a Mikasa Asam. I'm out for 2 ton slot. 7, I'm 2 ton slot. Emma party for this car, 10,000, 100,000. Well, ordinary military. And I'm a witness because my Trebia Mobi, my Trebi, MPP party, my Trebi Mobi. I know what I was talking about. You can't obviously be a union appointment, maybe pay government appointment. Obviously be a minister, me, because government appointment, me pay. I don't need it. It's enough. No more, can man for a small party for DL. So, be a police station officer for so many years. Niba epe police acquire 15,000. Now, say Nipa officer say we me for and no akoto that cost our down for a kind community. And not happy, am I encouraged for any come on Musasa, Musayam, some Kotoa? Because election day, me no research officer, new job, no research officer, and to come and enam. Nipa minimum some year, MPP that hard. To come and watch the master. Me ko to abano dey na bit Miami. Onyu usika. MPP to wi ani mani ndiye. E yo to no party no. No do party no some party na police station. Ne ba ni na police station officer na police ordinary police. School placement year keke. Ordinary one. Na overgin hoska 5,000, 10,000. Na sebi onu kwa na oye Christoni house the sense election day. And Koko go a pass or so, Koshena, or Bibi, the Koko, maybe Aboson. No, Jack Koko, no go cry, no, best son as a Obama because we have friends, you want to Obama, not some in your position. They won't do it, and that they punish us. MPP punish us. And they do something, and I say, going forward, election, me, I know, the honorable Kebini, but apart from that, we will be in Biano. We will be in Biano. Yeah, homework we are. We will come back and win the next election 2020 because. The record so say, we were not faithful and we were not good to our people. You broke off, and this is my own appointment on here. You see, nice appointment.
Okay, it says slot in the mouth. And this is time. Slot in the crowd boy, they are saying MPP. So I am me wonder. So what is the problem? Because and this by grade A schools, 30,000, 25,000, 20,000. Meanwhile, MPP was taking MPP was normally 5,000 a year, 4,000. But it will be a good. Say, you know, something don't have for but still, the cost of living. It's 1 year. And that's 4 years. There's a you have a cup a year, get is close to 100,000. But honestly, you can't own the media politics education. The American movie. We believe in the MPP party, not because. Because of our own principles, that's what the MPP believes in. About the entrepreneurship and the skills of the individual. That's what the MPP has always believed in. The private sector. And that is the principle. Apart from the MPP party, and your party focus is about recruitment. I don't know any part in the to solve one problem. It's about creating one district, one factory, one district, one dam. Those and in near my MP party did you and those now young Crawford do MP party that young Crawford they do their own businesses, private businesses. Come call can see MPP before a dozen because they believe in private sector. Some Crawford also do behind the point, you know. Your dollar is to see now buyer and also amplify at the point. What I say, but aside that, you know, principal issue here, your party for na Kasan we are almost party, no, almost. And so Oman got to Abba because of a lot of reasons.
Yes, reasons here. I find the professor Michael K. report. I'm over there so much to man. I'm over there so much to bring home. They bring home. Our candidate was one factor. And he was a big factor. Whatever Muslim was as is go from Kotabo. Oman fear, man, Kotama.
About you.
They're ready to be
Unim say, Udi and no bam. Then there will be a lot of issues be bring.
No, maybe debate too. No, don't debate you.
No, I'm not debating.
Don't debate you.
Said the record street say, you see, all the fan on one. A also M1. Because, Mr. Chum, me know what he me know what he. So me know wedding come we bring.
Oh, I didn't come.
And when you say me obeti say me. So majuma me yama party. Say na kan be say me hwe ne investment MP before the team is abre no a. Aka bi kura me sore metna ba na me kan be
o favor for Mahama.
And I don't know has nothing to do with them. But
it's just one of the issues.
Party people no treaty amunkrofo. na me ka so ta
I'm to say fa
enti no
the MNDC for asem no ye ka hye sa MNDC for you no I'm saying say amutum na yom there but it's good what I'm telling parliament say they should be resolute they should stand on their grounds they have taken control of parliament and we know now to tell they have it appropriation bill they can easily pass appropriation bill because they have the numbers.
Yes.
2 some numbers now ya my petition and then Chief Justice the number 3 was the number united every home. Now over judiciary now they have you can see the more control. Executive so with the president now or control. Parliament speaker or one depart from day one. Look at the MPP second time all the 3 arms of government media now almost a person so now position be on person bibiano it's so easy into look at me who their home who their home sir I can die because you have the 2 tests already. And you know, obviously, but you see, like I said, is just a deceiving a down. Because per the records, you should say, Yanko for no Kasaka Kirby, no more say, I serious for the next election. Massa, you win massively. And this is best of Ghanaians, you win massively. Yana did better than 9 million ABT and this for. About 900,000 BT. Yes, you will come back and win massively. And but then, share the Bemkasa Yama position is a position of privilege. It's a Senator John Dramani Mahama. 7 period, Yan one effort. And I yet and I papa a privilege opportunity. And I yamiadum the party you know. And now by virtue of the party you party multi-party democracy no or no representing the party in Ghana for a quarter of an hour on tomorrow a privilege into when you're very careful look at the population of Ghana we are talking about a population of about 30-something million 6.1 million quarter of amount into when you're very careful more live legacy a bit how no nichima saying they were winning elections in Timande I could for had opportunity because no numbers and could have done so many people here or Kisia Jamia 7 and they or officer or didn't treat a minor or say will be done. Name on one SN Radian. And they the end is before the any. Akufadu could have had that is a Nkonukan point and Asenka Nkobeji and over can be some petition about my idea in a few. Matiamidu was more like an enemy of the MPP party. You know, not a opposition member. Akufadu point, you know. Yeah. Kisi Japan had never shown any or MPP need. And we all know. So in for alliances, friends and family and friends, only a year and I'm in the buy. And I need on women or Hattie MPP on Kisi Japan of Ratati America. Or China suit. Also, I done America citizen. Sunny Power in an air come once a minute. Look, a year. You have to see politics. Oh, I want to point about 6 months ago. I want to say, Messi Munsion. Now, and Mahama set a good precedence. Say, Ebay. Say, Ebay. I don't care for Ebay. Munsia, Yabe Sakama for Nadian Kofa because your Kofa was a Ghana for and you are point Ghanaians. Service a woman to police. Only Ghanaians. You are point Ghanaians to be in charge of Ghana. Now, yes, we are.
Medase, Mobile Bemus is here. I mean, you knew we mean the Chicago. I will also, and I mean, Kusia, and you the second, a bank, but they were conference for a more MP more Katanga for near. I feel now my year for any other issue now in France in Yanko. Yeah. In fact, President Akufo-Addo, I can't say all Supreme Court 2012. Lawyer knows you need any more. Can't say Ninu ceremony. You could ask me. Untimin could you look on it. And so President Akufo-Addo or the Supreme Court. You look on it. Senator Bato can was
you see, I think at this point, we need to focus on what is going on in Parliament beyond the internal primaries now air course, and it would be a mess. On Seta, let's not allow some of these commentaries, this religious bigotry and those things, mess my income, because it raises a lot of tension within the party. But fast forward, me Niakosu Parliament and Rano, Amaya Sianyuma Bebre, and I think Enra, our democracy was robbed. Our democracy was robbed in the sense that when I'm saying Parliament passed a lot of motions, if I'm not lying, over 15 motions yesterday. And these are estimates. Many way yesika. And you see, at the back the authority of Parliament is the maze. And I don't know if you watch what happened to the maze yesterday. And Abraham and your man no omuyi maze no every baby ana maze no eda. And the maze is the authority, the symbol of authority, even to the speaker himself. Omuyi ye emana marshal for no na protect your friend is saying maze no. And in the history of Ghana's parliament since 1992, Speaker Ankasa Abrano yet minority leader, majority leader. He has done worse in this country before. And then he is telling us that passing of estimate will now have to be a decision between Ono and Mahama Yariga. Mahama Yariga will now be dictating to the speaker, Mr. Speaker, let's do this one, item this. Okay, you come and speak. Yeah. No, yeah. That was the transaction that went on yesterday. But you see, no, and they are using it. But one thing I make catch NDC for no say, to me I have friend to me. Even Mugabe, I name say what Tinako for how many good years? A bedroom maybe no. Menya ukani here. Gaddafi, an officer oye King Kong. Obianti mi enti no, obianti mi nyanehwe. A bedroom maybe no. Sa 2 me na friend 2 me no. A friend answer. Nti menya no mo NDC mo. Mutumi na mu wana ne mu fi say you can use it anyhow no.
I'm not going to say you will Ghana their mom.
You think that Ghana has been mortgaged to you guys?
I'm fan of
ebi mo say ya mortgage amaye. Mo after 40 years, 60 years. Mesramo MPP ye can more than that. After 2016 election. But then next year na MPP then I can okrom ha. Now, who would have known, sir, in the history of Ghana, MPP would have won with a margin of more than 1 million votes?
Nanya asofo na ka sem Mahama muja won nsa ho na
almost na push for the test
suna draw and after
that is the case. So if they have the wisdom lens, they should watch what is going. And they should not be, over complacent and think that they can do whatever they want to do. And my last submission I want to make is that, to me, I'm paying for more parliament. Yeah, MPs. And now, Usha at the time, MPs no echo Gina middle of the floor of parliament. There was one gentleman from the NDC side. Reverend Intim Fojo Abraham, he was also, cautioning the majority members.
warning them because of nyoma no mo ye no me hu MPs ni bi omo gina ho gentility omo sashi shomu kwam
naka what
now before this is not the time of gentility mo ye muta na ntu wona munku fight the fight now I
can assure you say
Yamasa did MPP Mukana saying an for party, right? Yamasa did an for party. It's an elite party. Mudiamu and Kamudiamu. No, the trends of today, no, it is no more the gentility. I
can assure you say
parliament.
End this new opposition. I can grab proceedings. It will not happen.
Now, one only see in the 8th Parliament, Abraham Sam George, and then Roxanne Dafamepo, almost a one logo line. Madina MP, and almost a logo war. The House of Parliament, and the Ghana for who said they did anything wrong. Now, MPP for a year, dear. Yeah, they asked my mobile, and my yanka. Nayanko Kaswa, Yanko for what say, resisting any attempt, Ebimu di omusasha omukoto komu. Ebimu because of so-called presidential ambitions. Media men account. Because we are young people who have sacrificed and we want to see the party come back to power. It's multi-parliament on ya supporting ma ya framu. Munja gentility no. Gentility no famu kwetre. You need to fight to the latter. And ensure say the purpose of fighting is achieved. And I'm not done prayer. I started to know. I started to know.
You be a mono.
Now, someone now must
MP back.
I never do it in there. And I know the bad. Now, you be a man.
MP back one here, you can some of your Facebook. No, Obaba Casa, no more than send him.
It's bad. And that is what I'm talking about. And you know, there are a lot of such MPs in the house. Yesterday, me. Video no me share extra video no and I can point at least 5 MPs I know I who say they like and I maybe some say they na ekwaso MPP in this era mugusu aya gentility agrona nya gentility o
nya gentility sir
now who the gentility see who the by contesting with these people in parliament and I'm money back no
na ni this case
na mo kitchen kra ye rahonum in a rambo star.
Mesdames et seigneurs, bon, Philip, Mamie Tio, what's the chat to any c'est mes frères.
As American, and it's a MPP party, no party in the Sujan in Nassau. The 24-day reforms, Abanasina. Last, the one General Secretary,
last week.
About the reforms.
Yeah, last week. Yeah.
Police station. Party na holding na making a police station honey. Now I've been moving with Honorable Ken the campaign now, and one of the things that can want some party for party now holding MPP in a police station. Now in the past there has been a lot of issues concerning OBLO appointment a police station officer. But we are trying as much as possible. Say, party man, you have the committed people. Because we will manage the position as a police station officer. But I bet you can no police station. And that the case, me the whole name issue. Yeah, come forward. I have the forms are bar. I'm for our picky forms. Now, when I'm a membership card, need just to their trouble. If you are not committed, so where police station, don't go for the position. MPP na a police station. That's what I say. And I call 2012. Justice Nikache say elections are won at where? At the police station. Yeah. Into the chairman and positions now. You did you account the police station level. That is the party. That is the soul of the party. Now, I just say yeah, because delegate conference. I call you council executives. I call you member of parliament. I call you presidential. I said they were 31st January 2026. Honorable man for MPP for me delegate and now executive. The position that you hold in the various positions. Me, one of the decisions I make was that the general secretary and the party should bring a proper training program. Then train a police station.
And all this, our police station is smoking. Mona Mudi Hufo. Mo amope MPAD no. Mo amope MPAD no. Mona Mudi say yenya proper people and police station. Ye moa.
Yes, and when they are Judy,
more.
And when they are Judy, but going forward, no.
And Timonia Margin said, I know they are more the home from Bobo presidential for the year.
There are some professionals. They are hardworking. They can become executives at the police station. Yeah, you want to China or be interested. You are picking for now, picking some for no. Now, I'm a doctor, medical doctor in my police station. No one has somebody this car. Maybe I'm a resource, or a very resourceful person in the vicinity. More who's wouldn't recount that position as a police station, whatever. More far positions be a man. No one can find be a nipper be a mamma pet on my bar. What is uncle for the bar? There will be a resource. Must uncle for no. Now, if you be a minimum in a constituency, a different constituency. Say, I also may sound you are yours. Ferrano or tenant tour, Omutin if you are only delegate. The Ferrano will be our Tabua party. There's one committee or so many we found too soon. You talk about a man for the fridge. Who say I was a fridge? I'm for the fridge ever feel. Any TV news ever feel. The friends, I'm no do less here, you know, prescribe me. I'm Kaka. Now it's a mobile back, the fridge.
Maybe it's Casamoko, listen. Mobile, the fridge never. No, say, and as I look at we have some Kotoba, maybe a moment. 70 Kotoba. And by Friday, the main one Kotoba, say, some of them are called the fridge name. Mokotoba, dear said delegate. So, idea to say, election time, do you have a Jimo, you have a Jimo, you have a Jimo, you have a Jimo. Come to the first day by a Samo near aspirants be the aspirants will be it's just for transportation. Obedient Mintraka, Yentimintraka. Doctor will want Mintraka. Honorable Japon Mintraka. Doctor Brian Champon. Also Dimitriaka. But this amount for say, you 500, almost 1,000, almost the bono. And no fee, yes, sir. And select a candidate. And the Kennedy for Muna Musika. Muna Musika. Sikadia, Yamiadum, and do the idea. You didn't to a delegate cat. That be any side, you know. Like I can't remember. No any one person will contest the constituency executive positions. No, Mona Muntio and a party neighbor. One person would the MP, no one person would the constituency executives. No, Mona Mofele will register no wait. A nippo Munim so Muntiminia Juma. Obi Amasamaha. Obiti eyi otibeye eyi ho baabi o baabi kunu ho a minimum crofo a constituency ba akon bezo no ha no afrem chale me delegate ni ese ye mra na ene ye koye den na mse mko paabo oni ma de kodie kra but me fa phone from say we am so organizer dey say must am organizer so you dey so me delegate so be so you say register no your position is organizer una organize police station delegate ni there for just the conference before what police station won't be about 400 on top of mine omuna who ye delegate represented them at the conference that's a your conference now we come back to opposition organize about the 400 700 MPP for no more organize them and motivate them and it was juma ezamuko yi sankrofo ni wie na mu de mu ko guo na adwuma na ntimi ankoso a na mu ko round yi na candidate bia ye ba grassroots e be say grassroots no ye ho police station for mo mu guo mu ntimi ye ho na de mu guo and na sam edi and na ye ka say but the party no so fancy semra o de anya kokra no say the ways and means bia point on my training on me that's my issue. They should be trained and they should be conscious say master partner MP partner man 40 national mo na partner mo there police station so work hard. Mobilize the people because police station election no you need such strong mobilization the baby and the problem those are people are among so abano madam asim enti erbesi asim
and we she menu be wo Volta region
okay
your friend BN9 Evans Akoli
okay
or Adaklo
okay
branch or a very good guy or Bojumama party ne party minga happy birthday to you nyame enka ho me that's it.
Okay, Mr.
That's my for His Excellency former President John Azekum for the birthday last I all my happy birthday. I'm going to my contentina we say Yamida Adomono the movie about na say I will be agu so na wakoso ama wakuma a department my boy ya umu party never high nti ya obi afimu never sunsun ta party na we one of our surviving presidents nti o sunsun ta come 2028 me that's